Hello, hello, hello. I gotta lower the volume of that music in the background so I can hear myself think at least. Welcome everybody. Today's a special day. I gotta stretch a little bit before we get into it. But today's a special day. Today, we're getting a hands-on look at the new Conquest mode in Hell Let Loose. Now, Hell Let Loose has received a lot of different updates over the years. This one, I'm really curious about. I've deliberately stayed away from reading any information about it, which is what I want to get into today. Is I want to take a look at a dev diary that they released. I got that video pulled up. I also want to take a look at any other information that they have put out, and then later on we will go into the experimental branch in the game, and hopefully I haven't even tested it out yet, but hopefully we will get a hands-on look at the game itself. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so let me cut the music. We don't need it right now. Why does my light look like I'm green, or is it just my eyes? Let me test that out. Ugh, that's worse. That's blue. Ugh. I look like I'm freezing. Well, yeah, I think that's better. How you guys doing? I hope your day is going well. I hope your weekend is gonna be better. And let's see what we have in terms of... I think I'm missing something on my OBS. I'm trying to get that. I thought I set it up, but it looks like it wasn't on. Okay. Let's take a look. Alright, I got the video pulled up. Let's see if the audio goes through. I think it does. If you don't hear it, let me know. Alright, looks like we got some footage of Smolensk. Okay, that's... Okay, that was just an intro. Let me turn up the volume a bit. I'm going to be pausing throughout the video just to catch any details right away. I don't want to look at the video too often.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Hell Let Loose Dev Diary. I'm excited today to be joined by two of our incredible developers.
Oh, hold on a second, let me move my camera so you can actually... where's my camera? So I'm not blocking people's... Guess I should put it here for now. Yeah. Let me get rid of that background so it's yeah, there we go. Let's move back so you can actually see this dude's name. There we go.
I'm excited today to be joined by two of our incredible developers to talk about our brand new 50v50 game mode coming to Hell Let Loose a little bit later this year, called Conquest. I'll also go over in a little bit more detail about how you can jump into the mode a little bit early to test it out and give us feedback about what you would like to see in this mode.
All right, hopefully we'll get that done today. I want to check out the new game mode. He did say later this year. He did not say exactly when. Well, we'll see what details they give me,
what is
or
Conquest,
they'll give us during this video. My best guess is probably around the middle of the year. Maybe somewhere towards the end. I'd say it's still early stages.
What we already have in Hell Let Loose. At a high level, Conquest is focused on sustained territory control over time.
Alright, so sustained territory control over time. It looks like I'm seeing points up above. So I'm guessing it's going to be more of that battlefield style control points. The more points you control, the faster the enemy counter goes down. Or maybe it's the other way around. The timer might be going up. But basically, the more points you control, the more, the faster the game is being won.
With 5 capture points available across the map.
5 cap points, so you do want that odd distribution of points, yeah, to make sure that there's always some fighting going on, so it's not evenly spread out. Yep, 5 points though. I wonder how they're gonna look like. So it's not gonna be the line, the usual, like north-south line or the east-west line.
Conquest differs from warfare.
Although, looking at that, if it's 5, I'm guessing it's gonna be a middle point and then 2 points on the next line. On both sides. So it's 2-1-2 is my guess at the moment, but hopefully they'll show it to us.
And offensive by allowing all objectives to be captured in any order at the same time.
Any order at the same time. So yeah, so this is kind of that battlefield mentality. I want to move my camera back. I don't like how it's on the side. It always looks like I'm watching the video with my back. Yeah, I'll put it back here. There we go.
This removes linear front lines and encourages...
Okay, so, so it's not. It's 1-3-1 instead of 2-1-2 like I thought. So it's always going to be easier to control 1 point and then you have to fight over the other 3. I wonder if it's always going to be the middle point or if it's going to swap between north and south. For example, on that map that they're showing right here. Because on some maps, those points are not equidistant from each other. So some maps will have points that are easier for one side or the other to control. Like they're right next to the border. We'll see. We'll see.
Encourages flanking, counterplay, and strategic decision making.
If that's... Hold on a second. I thought I noticed something.
Different.
So, if it looks like the friendly territory is the blue, and that's like the HQ columns here, enemy territory is the red, I wonder how it will look like in terms of setting down spawns, like OPs and garrisons specifically. If, for example, right now that's all white, does that mean that I believe that's the Russian side on the east? I don't remember exactly. Let's just say that it's the SVT he's running there. Yeah, that's probably the Russian side. If the Russians are able to not only put OPs into E and F columns, but if they can put it into C and D. And same thing goes with the garrisons. Now let's say you're playing as Axis on this map right here. Those middle points and it's still contested, so no side controls it. Can the Axis squad leader, for example, place down a spawn into G and H as they would in friendly territory or not? I think that's something we'll have to test out if we get our hands into the game today.
Lines and encourages flanking, counterplay, and strategic decision making. Winning in Conquest is not about one big push.
Yeah, I agree with the guy is saying this is definitely gonna be more flank focused and etc. Instead of having a single approach vector and then like some side flanks going on, this is gonna be more evenly spread out across the map. At least that's the impression that I'm getting from this. Maybe this will actually teach people to defend in this game.
It's about consistently applying pressure, holding heat.
Oh, look at that. So capping a middle point only colored that caps grid squares. It didn't cap the other ones. But capping the initial one and the last point capped the entire line. I'm really curious about those spawns right now, even more.
Territory and managing losses across the entire match.
Managing losses. And so, okay, so the points are going to be coming down. I see that right there at the top. So he's the only one playing on this server right now. That's why he's not losing any points, but he capped 3 points and the Germans are losing points. So it is that battlefield mentality. And I'm guessing killing people or dying reduces points on your side.
In Conquest, all captures take 2 minutes.
2 minutes to cap,
Player
okay.
numbers determine who is capturing, not how fast the capture happens.
Player number, so that's the same. So the capping mechanics are the same. It's still about the...
Which means positioning and coordination are just as important as raw numbers.
Yeah.
Conquest is also going to feature something new that we have called morale. Morale is...
And that's probably the numbers that we're seeing at the top right there is you want the enemy morale to go down.
The first is through morale bleed, where one team controls the majority of objectives.
Yep.
The larger the
majority objectives make points go down.
The faster.
More points, faster it goes down. Self-explanatory. Yep. Basic battlefield.
Morale is lost whenever a player redeploys.
Oh, so it's not... Wait, redeploys.
Whether due to death or manual redeployment.
Yeah.
This makes
that's just basic
teamwork
death mechanics, yeah.
Throughout the match. I'm now joined by some of the HLL.
So medics are going to be a lot more important in this game mode. Still not as important as in the 16th one life scenarios, but definitely a lot more important than in regular gameplay.
Loose developers to talk a little bit more about Conquest and their design process when creating this brand new game mode.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'm a game designer working on Hell Let Loose.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm the creative director
these guys again.
on the Hell Let Loose franchise. With the Conquest mode, there's a couple of key points I just want to talk about before we get into the detail. One of the reasons that we thought about including Conquest mode into the game was that we're always looking at adding new game modes that add more choices for you as the player. Maybe slightly different ways to play Hell Let Loose, but that retain the core Hell Let Loose experience. So 50 versus 50, combined arms, armor, recon, infantry.
Yeah. Having game modes is nice. I do love playing on offensive, and I'd say I love playing on offensive more than warfare. It's just that majority of other players don't. And that's fine. It's their choice. Adding Conquest mode gives another option. Skirmish, I don't think anybody plays Skirmish. Even though it's... I think they could have done Skirmish a little bit better. I think it has to do with spawns in Skirmish, really. I'm having a tough time pulling back on my memories, like seeing what it was like when I played it last. I think it was months ago at least. Conquest mode, I think, is gonna be... Honestly, I can't tell. I have no idea if it's going to be popular with other Hell Let Loose players or not, because this game mode is the default game mode for Battlefield. And it's like, if you want to play this game mode, why not just go play a game that already does it better? But at the same time, it's a completely different game to Battlefield. Hell Let Loose plays differently. And a lot of people who play Hell Let Loose specifically enjoy playing this type of game, play more than Battlefield, for example. I keep going back to Battlefield. I'm pretty sure there's other games that does the same thing. Like, what is that? That Battlefield... Sorry, Battle Bit. That was a fun one. Does COD do the same thing? I think COD does the same thing. But anyway, that's just a curious point. I don't know how well this game mode is gonna be accepted by the players. We'll see what happens
Commander,
when
all
it
that
comes
good
out.
stuff.
So Conquest went through a lot of different iterations. We wanted to try and experiment with this game mode and try and figure out some fun niches it could fill that currently weren't existing in Hell Let Loose at the time.
It's much easier, we have found, in development to really push the boundaries.
I suppose, and they're just talking about niches here, and yeah, I suppose adding in this game mode is a good idea for them. I mean, in terms of programming, I don't think that's such a difficult task to implement it into this game. But let's say a lot of people that play Hell Let Loose may enjoy playing that. Let's just keep calling it Conquest. The Battlefield's Conquest mode. Enough to the point that they may play more Battlefield than Hell Let Loose, but adding that mode into Hell Let Loose will kind of bring them back. That might be the mentality that they're going for, to try to get players back from the AAA shooter game scene. We'll see. We'll see.
It was too far, and then pull back from that point to sort of finalize on a sweet spot.
We originally wanted to put an emphasis on attrition and limited resources, so we had this game mode which was 12 capture points, which is quite ridiculous. But you had to fight over each one, and each one would give you set amounts of resources. Now, we did try that, and there was fun there, but it felt very, very overwhelming for the commander.
Hold on, let me say that again. I never knew about this.
Mode, which was 12 capture points, which is quite ridiculous.
12 capture points. So they had the major cap points and then the support cap points. Honestly, I kind of like that idea. I kind of like that. It's definitely... I don't think you'll be able to pull this off with 50 players. I think this game mode, you would need at least 100 to have it play out nicely. That's why it might have failed, because 50 all across this map is not enough. It's just going to be tiny skirmishes instead of actual larger battles that we're seeing now in the current warfare mode or offensive.
But you had to fight over each one, and each one would give you set amounts of resources. Now, we did try that, and there was fun there, but it felt very, very overwhelming for the commander, and it felt very easy for one side to get a clear advantage over the other.
Yeah, I agree with what he's saying. It's definitely going to be overwhelming for the commander. There's just too much. Subdividing it into like 3 commanders, each commander doing his own sector might have been a good idea, but I think that's going too deep, too much. I think it was bound to fail, like they're saying right now. I think it was definitely not enough.
We also tried prototyping a game mode which...
Let me think about it a little bit more, because I think the... Yeah, I think what he said is true. Is like you can't control that much, and you can't even increase the player numbers. Like you can't increase it from 50v50 to, let's say, 100 versus 100 without increasing the commander numbers, and that becomes a mess. Especially like right now, even right now, finding commanders, finding good squad leaders is a difficult thing to do in its basic game mode, in the basic warfare and offensive and whatnot. So this was bound to fail.
Which was basically just warfare mode. but with a morale system. But once again, that didn't really work out so well. It kind of happened where
warfare mode with a morale system. Now that could be, that might be bad. That might be bad. Because a lot of, like, especially veteran players go on pretty ridiculous killing sprees, myself included. And so it would have shifted the focus away from controlling enemy spawns and taking those out into just straight up kills. And having that in warfare is already a bad idea as is. So yeah.
One side would sort of get the first middle objective and just super bunker down, and then even if the opposing
super bunker down. Yeah.
Broke through it, they usually wouldn't have enough morale left to sort of maintain the fight.
Yeah, you definitely want to have more numbers when you're attacking something versus defending. Unless you get some really ridiculous saboteur guerrilla players. You want to know how to play like that? You got to join me for my streams. That's what I teach.
So that's why we started looking at a game mode that had multiple objectives, because that's not something we've really done in Hell Let Loose before. One where there's multiple different points that you could go to. And
yeah, I'd say players kind of do this by themselves unofficially. By, like, for example, with myself, I love to go behind enemy lines, and my objectives are to take out the enemy spawns and to harass the enemy from behind, getting in there, going deep. But that's a player-made objective. That's not an official one.
Any given time, normally when you've got like offensive, you've just got the 1 point. You've got.
It looks like they were kind of doing what I thought it was going to look like initially, the 2-1-2 approach instead of the 1-3-1.
To attack or defend, or in warfare, you've got the 1.2 attack and the 1.2 defend.
I'm curious why they decided on a 1-3-1, honestly. Well, 2-1-2, I guess everybody would focus on that middle objective, but here, yeah, I kind of agree on this. 1-3-1 is more appropriate, I think, and we'll see how it actually plays.
In this game mode, we wanted to use that as an excuse.
It opens up on the experimental branch.
Options and different things, different directions they sort of kind of go in. So, for example, maybe you're trying to attack 1 point as a squad, but it's just too heavily defended. Maybe there's just things not working out in your favor. It's just not worth the effort. So maybe you think, oh, I know, let's just flank around to the south and go for an objective over there instead. Maybe we can try and get more and contribute more by doing that. And that's the kind of gameplay that we really sort of latched onto. That fills a niche that we didn't have before, and I think there's a lot we can work with that.
I think that's ultimately a good idea. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. There's a lot of middle points in Hell Let Loose on its current maps. Sometimes they're positioned in a ridiculously annoying place to the point that one side has a complete and ultimate advantage unless they like fuck up destroying the airheads that come in behind them. Yeah, some sides have ridiculous advantage on some points, and it becomes just a slaughterfest where you can't do anything. So expanding that to multiple points is ultimately in itself, I believe, is a good idea. Oh, I forgot to do a thing. 1 moment, please. Forgot to post my thing on Discord. Why is my thing not showing up correctly? I added a proper thumbnail to this thing. and it is not showing up, or it wasn't showing up on my YouTube video page. Let me try that again. That's weird. I'll have to take a look at that later. For now, let's continue. What was the question on the screen? What's the biggest challenge you face developing Conquest? Okay.
I would say probably the largest challenge is to make sure that the fundamentals of the communication between the squad leads and the commander are familiar enough with the players. So what I mean by that is, because we have a lot more CPs active, it does put a lot more pressure and importance on that communication between the commander and the squad leads.
What he's saying is correct, yes. Communication is important, but players fundamentally, like just people in general, fundamentally will ignore that. A lot of people don't have mics, they don't want to use them, etc., or they just want to do their own thing. So I don't think this game mode will fix that issue, because that's fundamentally a human issue. And it will put more pressure on the commander to try to, like, hey, your squad should go here, etc. Somebody else stay here to defend. It's gonna be more annoying to be a commander in this game mode. Now, I am trying to think of a way that they could try to fix that, but ultimately, what I think they should do is, instead of having all of those offensive commander abilities, like the artillery strikes, the bombing runs, etc., the strafes, I think they need to give some of those away. Like, for example, the strafes. The strafes are the easiest and simplest ones. Maybe the artillery strikes as well. But give those options to the squad leaders so they have ability to drop those when needed in their situation, because they're right there in the front, unlike the commander. I think that will not only give the squad leaders an ability to pull things off on their end, but also relieve pressure from the commanders themselves. They might also, or they should also give the ability to spawn supply trucks to the squad leaders too. The commander shouldn't be bothered with that. That's just like a thing on the side that everybody needs, but everybody asks the commander to do when they could have just given it to the squad leaders to do. But I do think that would have been a much better approach to this. But we'll see what they've decided to do here. If they decided to do anything at all.
Has to orchestrate which squads have to attack or defend which CPs. And because there's more of them, that means there's more constant communication all happening simultaneously. And
yeah. Like what he's saying is true. It's going to be a lot. If, like, let's say all the squad leaders have mics, all of them are, social enough to actually talk to the commander is competent enough to actually reply to them, that's going to be a lot more chatter, a lot more things for the commander to keep an eye on, and that's why I'm saying that it would probably be a good idea to move those elements of command over to the squad leaders.
That puts a lot more pressure on the command chat.
But they didn't actually reply to any of that. They just said, like, hey, this is a problem that we've spotted, but they didn't give any solution to it. At least not that I can see at the moment. Maybe the game mode will tell us more once we actually get our hands in it.
One of the key things we want to do with the morale system is to try and experiment, and we're constantly evolving and iterating on this system. A system where, as the player, as a squad lead, for example, you're much more mindful about when to attack a CP that you're fighting over. One of the things that we all experience while playing Hell Let Loose is there are times where almost the sheer weight of players, and you're less concerned about the casualties involved. But with this morale system, you do have to be a lot more mindful. It's a lot more emphasis, I think, on the second-to-second, moment-to-moment tactical play, because every time you take a casualty, that's going to negatively affect your morale.
I think they're taking a lot of time to talk about a system that everybody already knows from playing Battlefield, and that's just the basic concept. And yeah, like I said earlier, medics are going to be more important in this game mode than in the previous ones, but ultimately, it puts a lot more emphasis on kills rather than controlling spawns. Now, with so many control points, I wonder how those spawns will work. Because we saw earlier on the map, some were being capped, some were in the line, like the side points. Once you kept that, you control the entire grid sector, or the grid columns. But if you control the middle points, only that middle square, grid square around that point gets controlled. So that could be really, really interesting as far as garrison placements. I think a lot of those placements will get put on the corners more often than not, even more so than what we are currently seeing in Warfare. But with this game mode, that might go to an absurd level.
For your force. So a little bit more thinking about the cover, a little bit more thinking about the squad working together to try and minimize the risk to the squad. And
that I disagree with entirely. Working together to minimize risk, people are not going to be doing that. I mean, they try to do it. It happens. I mean, especially now with more medics, hopefully, in the game. The medics are going to be sticking close to the squad and trying to bring them up. But from my personal experience from playing the game, the best way to keep yourself alive is to run by yourself. And to do it properly. Guerrilla warfare right here. If you want to learn more about that, check out my streams and some videos on YouTube. I teach people how to do that, how to stay alive longer, to get more kills, to go deeper, to take out spawns, etc. But ultimately, I found it's better to stick by yourself rather than sticking with your squad mates. You should still coordinate with your squad mates. Definitely coordinate with your squad mates. But ultimately, it's better to stay alive if you are at least somewhat separated.
Importantly, always make sure you have a medic on your squad.
There we go. And yeah, they're talking about the medics right now too.
Hell Let Loose, that is, or can be, an undervalued role within the squad.
It is undervalued, and that's the gameplay that they created. They created OPs, they created garrisons, they created half-tracks, so there's no real disadvantage. In fact, it's more advantageous to redeploy to an OP rather than to wait for a medic to show up in the current game modes. But with this one, it's definitely going to increase the necessity for a medic, but it's not going to eliminate it. But that really depends on how the spawns will work in this game mode. I think overall, over anything else, that is my biggest question, is how do the spawns work?
So the way it works at the moment is whoever holds the majority, dying means that you lose.
Okay, that's just the basic Battlefield
team
game mode, etc.
At the moment.
Hold majority,
they
enemy loses points, hold the more majority, loses faster,
the winning team control,
deaths,
the more
make it go down to.
Effect will be. So if you've
Simple.
only got 3 out of the 5 objectives, you're going to put a bit of a morale bleed on the opposing team, not too much. But if you took all the objectives, you wouldn't win the game outright, but it certainly wouldn't be very...
I feel like they're talking too much of something that's so ridiculously common in an FPS genre of games that it's just not necessary.
Very good for the opposing team.
But, I guess they should anyway in case somebody is new.
So an important thing to iterate about Conquest Mode is that nothing is set in stone. Like, we're really open to see how your feedback comes in, and we can work based upon it.
Oh, thank you, Hill Dollar, for following. I hope you enjoy my content. If there's anything that you would like to see me cover, let me know. I liked what I saw. You've got a great vibe. Thank you. I try. I'd love to be a fan and support your stream. Send me a Discord request. All right, nice. Nice, yeah. I'll send it to you. That's fine. And let's see. There we go. I think I sent it, yeah. All right.
So we're considering adding
nice having you,
mechanics and systems to the game at the moment. So, for example, we're debating adding a commander ability that could potentially stem morale loss. Maybe
commander ability that stems morale loss. That's just basically reinforce on point. I mean, they could add it. Ultimately, I don't see the point for it. Especially, they've added too many commander abilities, too much pressure on the commander. They need to relieve pressure. And that's why I'm even more so now, as they keep talking, I'm more so want them to move certain commands over to the squad leaders. Maybe keep them for the commander to use as well, but move those lesser ones, those maybe the supply truck, maybe the supply drops, the ammo drops especially. I like to use ammo drops behind enemy lines. The strafes at least to the squad leaders.
It's just for your side. Maybe it means that while you can't lose any morale, you also won't be able to inflict any morale loss upon the enemy team as well. Something like that. Something that gives the commander a tactical decision to make, one that means that you could use in a key moment to sort of claim an objective without worrying about any morale loss upon your own units. We're also debating some potential catch-up mechanics as well, or recovery mechanics, maybe.
Recovery mechanics. I think they mean like a slight boost to morale instead of like slowing it down or stopping it temporarily, like giving extra morale. That could be good and makes sense thematically. But I feel like it if they're gonna add a command, it needs to be actually like physically there. I don't know how to explain it. Because those ones, they're like, it's numerical, it's in the background, you don't really notice it, you don't really feel it.
Like I mentioned before, if one side is losing too badly and they feel like they're in an unwinnable situation, maybe there'd be some way to
Oh. Oh, shit. What is that?
Claim morale.
I was about to say, I thought it was just a German guy killing his own companions, but the shovel is different.
Morale, for example, maybe capturing some objectives back would either give them some morale back or maybe stem the morale loss so it's not quite as bad. Something like that. But again, we're all...
These are just speculations that they're talking about. It's really nothing concrete. It's nothing solid. It's just...
completely open to any ideas and any feedback from the community. So we're really...
Here's feedback. Move commander abilities, some commander abilities over to the squad leaders. That's my feedback. You are going to be open a little bit to like griefing, like squad leaders joining and just using up all the resources. So you may want to test that out, experiment on that specifically, whether or not you have resource to use on those abilities at all, or if it's just a time thing with no resource deduction and just focus resources on everything else. That could be decent, yeah, but I I'm a strong believer, especially now, like even stronger now as we're watching this video, to move some of those commander abilities over.
Really excited to hear from it.
The key thing that we really need the community to help us with is by play testing the game in a different manner maybe than what we play tested. We've been play testing this game mode for quite some time now, but we're very aware we play the game a certain way, and we're always going to play the game as developers, right? What we're interested to see is how other players play the game mode a bit differently than maybe what we have. In particular, how do people find multiple CPs all open at the same time?
So they want to know, what they're saying right now is how other people will play this game mode specifically. I'm curious. I mean, I'm definitely going to check this out, and hopefully you'll see me do that in about 15 minutes. Yep. When the experimental servers open up. How I will try to play this game initially, I think if it's 131, I'm definitely going to go try to get behind their lines and try to get rid of their spawns. If they don't have spawns nearby at all, oh damn, I think spawn control, spawn defense is going to be so much more of a strong emphasis in this game mode, because let's say you're putting up a garrison. You're putting it in a corner of where was that? 947 is where I am currently right now. Let's see if I can find there we go. All right, so suppose let me snip that just so I can draw on it. There we go. And let's have the window. Where is it? Display capture, window capture. There we go. Yeah, good enough. Snipping tool. Okay. Okay, there we go. So let's say you have a garrison. Can I make it larger? I can't make it larger. No, this. Customize blue medium point pen, thick point pen. Is that good? Yeah. Okay. Let's say you have a garrison right here in this corner. This not only helps you to defend Moskovska Street point right here. Let me change that over. So not only this connection, but you're also using this garrison to attack or as backup defense for the other 2 points. So it's not just like your normal, hey, let's put it between the 2 points. This is for attack, this is for defense, etc. This point now controls 3 points, or this garrison now controls 3 points instead of just 2. That makes it so much more important to defend that garrison. And I think that's how I will try to play, is I will try to get those critical garrisons and destroy them. I think the best option for me to do that is to let me get rid of this. Is to use an AT bazooka, just so I can hit it from a distance, destroy it, keep running, etc. So playing as AT isn't going to be actually about destroying enemy armor. It's going to be more about destroying enemy garrisons from a distance really quickly, because it's highly likely there's going to be a lot of people near these garrisons instead of the usual amount. So you might want to just get it from a distance, then keep going, run away, and etc. And have any other classes with satchels, like the assault and the engineer, focus on actually getting rid of armor. I think that would be the kind of gameplay that I would use for this game mode. But we'll see it in person soon.
So going to feature some.
So let's go back. I think it was 9:47.
Time. And then the second area that we really need feedback on is how are people finding the morale system? Is it changing?
How are people finding the morale system? I've said it many times before. This is just your standard generic Battlefield game mode. It's nothing special. 1,000 points. We'll see how fast it drops in game. We'll see how quick the matches are usually. But overall, it's generic, man. There's nothing to it.
You attack or the way you defend.
And the question is, will more people focus on the points or will more people focus on kills? That is where the debate comes in, I think.
Those CPs, is it altering that moment-to-moment tactical play of Hell Let Loose?
So in games like Warfare, for example, you can do the tug of war for the whole game, but in theory, even if your team is losing and you've been losing the entire time, a good push could turn things around at the last second.
Yep, he's definitely right. A good push can salvage the game, and it can happen really fast in Warfare. That tug of war that he was talking about. I've been on many matches that we've won at the very last second from the very last point. That happens. I'm sure a lot of you guys have played the game, have experienced the same too. I'm sure you've also experienced the opposite, being on the winning side for like 95 minutes, etc. Or not 95. You know what I mean. For being on the winning side all the way at the very last point for over an hour, and suddenly something happens and bam, you're pushed all the way back to the end. You lose, bam, gone. So they're definitely right. Pulling back or salvaging the game, saving the game on conquest mode, I wonder how that will look like.
It is a fixed rate. It means that if your team lost a lot, that instantly puts you at a disadvantage versus the enemy team. Now, it is possible to recover from that, and we've seen that in our own internal games.
And you're at a disadvantage.
Where the losing team's been down by a fair amount, and they've managed to fight back, reclaim the...
I wonder if I can climb up on these. I forgot if I tested this out or not, but I feel like you should be able to.
Territory and with...
See, I'm in my head, I'm already trying to do parkour. Trying to get up on here. I haven't played Smolensk around this portion enough to have tested it out.
But of course, you can only do that so many times without getting an idea of how balanced it is. So one of the things that we really hope we can get from these experimental tests is a better gauge on how balanced that is. Even
so they're looking for balance feedback. Fair. Yeah, you should always look for balance feedback.
We want to make sure, and that's a really key point that we want to ensure with Conquest, is that you always feel like you could recover and you could win, because morale is a fixed amount. It's not something you can get back. We don't want players thinking, we're massively behind the morale. What's the point? We've definitely lost.
Is that a German? Did he drive over his companion?
And one of the key bits of feedback we need from the community is that the case, and is there anything we can do to sort of remedy that? Because Hell Let Loose is always a game where there's always a fighting chance. There's always a way that you could swing it back no matter how bad it gets.
As commander, I'm also really interested in
just thinking more on spawns. With this game mode, I'm guessing, and hopefully we'll test this out, but I'm guessing the airheads could be extremely useful if they're used correctly. And they would go deeper than normal.
Is it better for your side, your force, to have more infantry units or more armor units, or a combination of the two? I think one of the key things that we want to do with this game mode that we'd love feedback on is from the server owners themselves. So do you envisage that you would like to include this type of game mode
nice.
into
there we go,
your
parkour.
Mix? So to offer that to players as
There's
part
a guy down there.
of the 50 versus 50 Hell Let Loose gameplay. And are there any particular tools or devices that you would like to have to enable you to tailor this game mode to your own preferences for your server. So we're always interested in any feedback from the server owners themselves.
So how to test Conquest? Okay, hopefully we'll get this done today. Yes.
Branch over on Steam, and this is where the Conquest testing.
I already have that downloaded.
Place. All you need to do is head to Steam, go to the properties, and then select the experimental branch under the beta section. After a short download, you'll be able to jump in and play either on one of the predetermined official servers, or you can actually bring over your own personal server onto the branch. We hope to see many clans, groups, and communities jumping onto the experimental branch to test out the new Conquest mode, and we will be linking forums below in order for you to send your feedback to us.
Oh, so they're linking forums.
Conquest mode is still very much a work in progress. However, this test is really important for us being able to validate certain aspects of the game, but also allowing you, the community, to help shape the mode as it develops.
Oof.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our video today. Be sure to read the full dev brief over on our website.
It's a pretty short form.
We really hope to see many of you in the Conquest game mode
only...
over on the experimental branch.
Okay.
I've been Ved B, your community.
All right, there we go. I was already up ahead in the next section right there. It looks like they only have 3 maps at the moment that they're using for this game mode. And I'm gonna try running that now. Let's see. Yeah, that's a pretty short form. I'll fill that out once that's over. I am currently well, right now I hope you guys are ready. I'm gonna start the game and see if that turns up. But what do you guys think about this video? Are you excited for this game mode? Are you cautious about this game mode? Oh, look at that new load screen. Hold on, you guys aren't seeing it. My bad. There we go. Transition. There we go. All right. That's a new load screen. Yeah, so what do you guys think about it? I hope you are as interested in it as I am. Oof. Are my settings the same? I'm curious about that. 25, 20. Let's see. I do have it saved because this game is notorious for fucking up your settings. I just want to check to make sure that my stuff is how I like it. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Controls. Yeah, okay, so far so good. Yeah, I think my settings are exactly the same. That's nice. That's very nice. Alright, let's see. Looks like they're using my levels as well, so all that XP, the levels, the unlocks that I have are exactly the same. I have not bothered playing artillery except the one time I played as an observer. But let's try it out. I think some of the servers are already up. I did a post on the Hell Let Loose Discord saying that the draft house is on. Yep, let's join that. Looks like I'm getting good ping on it too. So what 40? Oh, that's the morale that I'm seeing. I was like 42 versus 925 on Axis. Where's the balance in that? 38 minutes. Let's join that. Let's join. Oh, no, he's got AT covered. Let's see. Ooh, damn. But that's an invite-only unit. Let's see. I might as well join this guy as a sniper. We'll see how that plays out. How you doing? That's pretty confident. I can get up on rail crossing there. That's gonna be fun. What do we got? Oh, you're FK. Alright. Looking at the UI, first of all, before I even go into the match, UI feels a little bugged right there. Why is that an arrow when that is not? Why is the question? Looks like Allies have 15 tickets left versus their 900. All right. Oh, it looks like, well, that's, yeah. So we can put a Gary there. We can put a Gary here. We can have it all over the place. So, in one way, finding spawns could be more difficult. This is kind of a corner garrison. Almost. We're crossing 7 tickets versus their 914. They are draining right now on the Axis side. At least that's what I'm seeing. I'm kind of looking at the UI more than the actual gameplay. But no, our team's gonna lose anyway. So we'll be able to start on a fresh server. That should be fine by me. Damn. I was just guessing at that point. Looks like they're trying to cap rail crossing. I feel like that should have hit. Whatever. Why is... Oh, pressing T. Pull those up. Okay. Now I'm curious if capping the point requires you to be in the grid squares, or is it more like offensive where you need to be in the hard point itself? That's something we should test out as soon as it flips, yeah. Let's start. Let's see who we should give this. That was a 40 something. Yeah, whatever. Oh, he doesn't have any points, so he gets nothing. Let's see. There's a few things that we want to test out. Number 1 is we want to test out spawns. Number 2 is we want to test out killing folks. Caps, we want to test out where the cap begins, whether it's the grid squares or the hard point itself. Anything else I should test? There's a lot of high-level players. I think 23 is the lowest one that I've noticed so far. 26 over there. Yeah, 463. Damn. Yeah, there's a lot of really high players here. There's got soul people in here. I guess they're waiting for their own server to pop up. They should have had their own peer at some point. All right, what are we playing on? We're still playing on Quarantine, okay. Now let's see. I don't want to go recon because I won't know. Let's... Who's that? Soul Sniper. Oh, it's Soul Sniper himself. Hello.
Gentlemen.
Yo.
What do you guys think so far?
I think it'll be fun, but I also think that team killing is really going to be an issue.
How so?
Not only does it grief the player, but it also griefs the team because it whittles down your morale.
Oh, you mean like saboteurs going in and just TKing.
Yep, TKing people just because it'll bleed out the morale counter.
But let's...
Hey guys.
That would be limited though, wouldn't it? After a few team kills, you would get automatically kicked from the server.
Depends on how quickly they do it in a succession.
I'm thinking medic. What do you think?
What up, Cal? Yeah, I'll go medic. Sounds like a...
Yep, your call, boss. I was gonna go supply, but Evil's got that, so I will go medic.
Copy that. I'm gonna grab a jeep at the top HQ. I'm cruise along, try to drop some supplies in canal, and then flank around to ruins and see if we can't hook around there. That work out?
Works for me. I'm in the transport truck on the middle.
All right, sounds good.
I was just gonna blitz for rail crossing for right now.
Yeah, that works.
I was thinking I should go where the most bodies are.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
All right. Hey, Corporal Feathers, I'm going to go with you in that truck if I may. Either in 5.
Fuck, I was just playing Commander for some reason. I was thinking I could just supply drop shit around in the air.
I was just talking about that. I feel like supply drops and a few other options should just be given over to squad leaders to do it themselves.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Just for the sheer amount of points, like it's hard to get garrisons built if you only have one source of supply drops other than, support, obviously.
All right, so it looks like you need to be inside the hard point to cap.
Cal had a good idea that he was talking to me about.
Yeah, so I was thinking whenever someone's encouraged, it should regenerate morale.
I mean, it's basically the same concept.
I thought it just, a commander ability that pauses the morale drain for like 2 or 3 minutes or something like that for the losing team so that they can have a shot in hell at, making a comeback.
Yeah, I argue it should actually increase it. I mean, maybe at the same rate you normally lose it, because, I mean, it's all in the word, encourage.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It's already kind of built into the game, too. Like, it encouraged... I mean, it already stops the capture stuff, though, so, like, I don't know if that would be too OP to have it... The other team can't cap or drain your morale.
Yeah, but it is a one-shot use, and it the regen time on it, etc.
Sure.
That controls it from being overpowered.
Yeah, that's true. Both teams have it.
I still wish that they would have done my idea. A Europe wouldn't warm all, by the way. But I wish that they would have done my idea for a level for a level 3 medic. The level 3 medic should be able to have a deployable medic tent that now especially with this mode, it would be awesome that it has the same range as, say, a resource node. And if you die within range of the medic tent, it doesn't hurt your morale.
I love that.
That sounds like an awesome idea, man.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, pitching a tent.
Pitching a tent.
Damn.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential to do some, do some different things like that.
I agree with you that medic is going to be a lot more viable in this mode because reviving people won't hurt morale, but like something like that would be excellent. So like a medic could throw down something on a point, people could stick around to defend and then not lose morale if they're close to it.
Yeah, one thing I noticed though in the last match, I don't know if it was a bug or if I just don't understand the UI, but I swear to God, like, toward the end there, we flipped all the points, not all of them, but we had the majority.
Yeah.
And the enemy team's tickets remained constant and only went down if they died, and ours continued to bleed.
I did notice that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, so that's definitely a problem. I mean, that's just broken.
Yeah, they just got to tweak the rate.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not even the rate though. It's like it's not recognizing that we were up in points and therefore should not have any more bleed. All the enemy teams should start because from what I saw, the morale bleed is indicated on that bar by like the little chevrons moving inward.
Yeah.
To kind of indicate that you're losing morale actively. So
yeah, like right now we're getting errors.
Right now, it shows that we're positive, so we shouldn't, or we're negative, so we're positive, so we're not bleeding.
No, we're negative right
We're
now.
negative now.
So we are bleeding. We're blue.
Yep. Oh, it just went from 82 to 79.
So that makes sense. See, I would expect that. So now we should have, a bleed, and if we start losing more points, that bleed will speed up like that.
4-point lead, minus 4 points.
Hey guys, watch it. They're shooting down the street, guys, so they are definitely due west of us. That's why I threw the smoke. I'm going to get out of here.
I was going to say, I got to focus on what I'm doing here. I'm just driving a Jeep around aimlessly talking to you guys.
You can put your OP down.
Yeah, I will. I'm just going to bail on the Jeep here. Shit.
Damn it.
Of course I die the second I get out of the Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, running through these houses and getting off the roads is even more critical than normal.
Have you guys figured out as far as placement cost for garrisons work?
It's the same.
So
Yeah,
as long as it's red,
same.
it's 100, right?
It's 100 if it's in the red. It's 50 if it's in the blue.
But can you put garrison, let's say right now, in the D column?
I think so, yep.
You can put them anywhere.
Because all points are in play. That whole sector, C and D, is in play.
It did look like that while all of the points were neutral. So like even in the beginning, like at rail crossing, I dropped supplies and they couldn't put garrison until we captured it.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be, that would make sense, I guess. I also heard, and I guess this makes sense too, but I think all garrisons are like the fast burn ones.
Yes, every single one of them. There is no quick one.
Oh, look at that
Right,
parkour.
right.
First time I've tried
I almost
this.
wonder if they should do
on this building
how
here.
that work though, like pre-placed garrisons, but then each team should have one, And it's like, how do you?
Right.
Yeah,
Not
the
seeing
big
anybody
balance
on the
problem just
crossing
seems to
here.
me to be how you keep the loser from, over
Bleeding
losing.
out completely.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some balance, but you also, like you told me earlier, Evil, you do want, if you're losing, you do just, have to have some negatives. I don't know how you balance that.
Well,
other than
my suggestion was to flip it, so the act or the passive bleed happens, based on, well, I guess it wouldn't be passive at that point, but make the bleed increase on deaths when you're down points instead of having it be constant, because I think there should be a constant trickle when you're down in points, but it should not pick up in intensity the more points you're down. Like that just
that's crazy.
kicking
Oh,
you in
yeah.
the balls at that
Yeah,
point. Like it's gonna be
that's
so
insane.
hard to recover.
Yeah, you mentioned that in your video, and I was like, yep, that's a good point.
Just team killed someone. Wonderful.
Oh, man. I hadn't thought about it, but those are going to freaking matter more than ever. Oh, Evil was pointing out the team kills problem. The TK or griefer.
Yes.
It could be
Yeah, because right now it counts toward morale. I told Ben with Team 17, I'm like, you gotta fix that. Like you can't. People are going to be able to grief it, but then I thought, they're going to grief it anyways by just redeploying over and over again if they really want to.
Yeah. Oh, and that's not going to be kicked. You're right.
I'm coming for you, Feather.
I'm waiting. I'm holding on.
I'm going to let the smoke take its powers.
They're pushing from the north.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
No.
that was me,
they got
boss.
Dude, I am TKing like a mother now. Great.
Oh,
I'm the problem
pretty
here.
chatty.
Well, then were you? Somebody was shooting at me and we were throwing grenades back and forth and shit. So I was just.
I was throwing smokes, and there was an enemy
We have
shooting
a
the one that killed
spawn that I can
Corporal.
use to actually get
Yeah.
behind people.
That's why I threw the smokes down. So I could
Spawns
try
can
and
be
get some.
everywhere.
Yeah, he died right in front of me, so I was expecting an enemy.
These
so
are
I just
experienced
pre-fired that
people, so they're
corner.
putting garrisons in a
He's hot
slightly off
on
positions.
train station.
OP's
At
gone.
least that one is.
Sorry, not OP. Gary.
Gary,
And it's locked.
killed a guy.
Right now,
Should
good thing
clear
to
up,
do
maybe?
is getting behind him is difficult because
Got a good
The
vantage
team is
point
going
of
to be
the
more
Gary,
spread
but-
out.
Yep, got another one. Should clear up. There, it's clear.
There we go.
There we
Ah,
go.
damn,
Redeemed
missed.
myself, boys. All right, let's head north. Try to push into town center. We need sups up there. We ask command chat.
I could bring a truck if you want to dare it.
I wonder if this game mode will actually have people defending. Like in actual generic servers.
I think it's going to be more constant offense in the sense of I'm defending if I'm attacking in the point I'm in. You know what I mean? Sort of simultaneous. Just your presence is more important than whether you're quote defending or attacking. I think.
I just jumped in front
It's
of me.
more like look at the map, ruins and town center. You got to float between them, that kind of thing. Oh crud, we lost Evil. Or did he?
What's that ping there?
Kill the guy there.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't know. Did Evil drop?
I hear.
Oh, did he? He did.
Well, we need supply, so I should go back to supply probably.
Yeah,
when
we
I
got
die.
59 people in your. All right, Gary's going up southwest of town center in a minute here. Just waiting for the subs to finish dropping. I'm going to drop an OP over here for now.
Yep, I would have redeployed to, but I didn't want to redeploy to supply because I'll do it when I die.
Right on, yeah.
That's weird, but it's how it is.
Yeah, that's another thing they might have to look at. Like, I get, on one hand, I get why you know, redeploys count towards morale, but for things like nodes and Garys and supplies and all that, it's like, it's just such a ingrained in the game that
Yeah, that's a very good point.
it disincentivizes those, you know, vital things.
Very good point. OP's hot, and this time I do mean OP.
Yep.
It's got enemy OP.
Just built a Gary.
Let's see, we're playing well right now. Gotta find their Gary.
Got a guy right there, Saul. I just
Yep.
missed him. I just
My
missed him.
objective, more than anything right now, is just getting
Killed
behind
him.
them.
Thank you.
Gary's fine
Oh,
for
shit.
now.
I heard him,
But,
but
he
I
might have marked
didn't
it.
see
Most
him.
likely did.
What's up?
Judge,
How's it going?
Judge,
not bad. You joined the conquest.
I have. How's it? How was the plan?
it's locked again, Saul.
I don't really know. It's kind of hard to. This is the first. I was just fucking around the last match as commander. There wasn't many people. We were
Okay.
kind of seeding.
Oh,
Now we're-
weird. Look at the map. Weird.
Yeah. There's 5 active points at all times that you're fighting over. And there's tickets. So if you die, you lose morale. And if you're down in points, you start draining morale passively.
All right, I'm down here looking at the Gary. He's not on it.
Yep, I'm looking at it too. I'm above it right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm
Bombing
just
run
gonna.
coming in.
All right, let me know if he is there, and
Nice.
I will hit
Made
him
it.
if you don't.
Yeah, I'm kind of keeping an eye out for now, just see if anybody else pushes it. But
Yeah, I'm in an ambush position on this side of the Gary.
Damn it! I saw him. Just
Oh, it's cleared.
second
Never
to late.
mind.
yeah, it's clear for now. I just don't know if somebody's on their way back.
Probably.
I'm gonna hang for a couple minutes, but
Yeah, there he
it's
is
hot,
again.
It's hot again.
be
Yeah.
like. What am I playing? Axis, right? Yeah.
The hell is he though?
Well, if he comes from the north, I'll hear him. There's this
Yep,
wonderful little
That's
alley
right
I'm
by the
laying in. So
border. That's yeah.
if he goes for it from the north street side, I'll get him.
Somebody's inside.
I'm listening.
Oh,
I don't
heard it.
hear anything yet.
Yeah, he's got to have heard it by now.
Does it extend? Yeah, it does extend out.
Found him. Got him. He's
Down
dead.
here, Cal.
Nice. Say again.
Guy down to the west
All right.
there.
Cal, go save some lives, buddy.
All right, I'll head to where the most bodies are.
Yep. You let us do the defending here.
Yep. If I die, I will switch to supply unless we've got one now.
I'm on.
All right, cool. Awesome.
I've never usually
I know we're
gone
needed.
down the tracks like this. Feels weird.
Yeah. I admit this. I haven't played Medic in like a year, maybe.
It's brave of you to admit.
I was just gonna say, brave you to
So-
you've never played it.
No, I'm level 10.
It's great.
I'm
place
level
for
10
mine.
everything.
You carry a heavy medic box.
I carry. Oh, we got to rename it. Yeah,
Nice
what's the
thing,
medic
shit.
box going to be?
I mean, the
Well,
medic doesn't really have a box. Well, actually, the level.
Yeah, we have
Yes.
the bandage box, which I
Yeah,
don't
the-
have.
Yeah, the band-aid
got-
box.
Let's try
Tampon
things.
box.
Oh, that's good. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
I like that.
For Marge's heavy flow.
Oh, Garrison.
A
Let's
heavy
use
box
that.
has a heavy flow.
I love it.
So we
Obviously.
got to be in a hard point.
Oh
And
man, these all of our
Garrison.
blueberries.
Specific.
Everybody's just rushing towards the next point. So keeping up with them ain't easy.
Imagine that.
Good
Yeah.
concentration
Who
on
would've guessed?
train. Yeah, okay, concentration on
What are we
town.
doing on morale? I don't like that you can't see morale when you're dead. That's
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta. We need that.
Yeah.
Morale's like the overall numbers, the 700
Tickets. Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. It seemed like it was kind of broken in the last game I was telling these guys because we were down in points, so we started getting that passive constant bleed.
Okay.
And then we flipped it and we took more points than the enemy, and theirs did not passively bleed and ours kept bleeding. It's like, what the fuck?
Sub truck over here.
It's supposed to be opposite. It's supposed to just sub truck.
Yo.
Okay, we got an
Someone hit it.
enemy garrison mark on my attack as well.
Okay, copy.
Hey, Judge, you want me to go back to support? I'm happy to. That was sort of my plan for the
Subtruck is
day.
out.
Is that like a strong suggestion that you'd like support back? Is that what you're saying?
That's you could be. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I was just gonna go ammo
Let me-
carrier so we could
Hey,
keep the
you want me
AT
to-
loaded.
Unit volume a little bit. I'm having a hard
Okay.
time hearing myself think.
All right, I'm back on
There
support.
we go. That's better.
Besides, let's be honest, I'm not a good medic. Yep. The most I ever got up revived was 27. I never got close to Desmond does. So, boss,
Yeah,
just let me know when and where.
Yep, let me, I'm waiting for a medic here. I'm going to try to get across the canal up north to Canal Crossing. If I do, you can come with me up there and we can get a Gary down.
All right, I'll kind of head north in town center.
We get an okay. Okies are a thing, right? Let's do it.
Sounded like a Thompson, maybe? Or was that the MP40? This is too open. I don't like it.
Oh, now I miss my smoke grenades a lot.
What's up, Hado?
Let's go in. Hello. Let's see. Ooh, control. We do have enemy like these are veteran players for the most part, so they are
Got saved
sticking to
twice by a medic
points.
and
There's
put
nobody
right
on
back
rail.
both times.
I think they may have just killed the.
Controlling the
low-
closest point to their HQ might be a
Looked like it was
decent idea
natural.
at the moment.
Looks like
Guys,
it.
I'm going to hit that airhead.
Maybe I'll
It'll
just stay
be
here.
down. We'll try to take Canal Crossing.
Oh well, I died, so that means I can come and join you.
How's the point system looking? They
On my way to
do still
Kingdom.
have advantage, but we're a little even right now because we're contesting.
Just going to drop a Gary on these subs here that Ironheart dropped.
Actually, no.
Guys,
We're
if you
leading.
aren't familiar, go check out our Ironheart's channel. Iron Fart.
Yep, I've watched a few of his videos. I think other than you, I follow
he
I think I
Puts out a
followed.
lot of content.
Cool. Yeah, I like what I saw. I follow Chaotic Gamer sometimes too.
Sup truck here. And Garrison. Enemy Garrison.
Enemy strike coming down on ruins.
Pushing over for that.
Hey, if we're advertising, you can also check out my channel.
Is it under Cerberus or Kerberos?
Cerberus Knight 14.
Sherman looks like a medium or I don't think that's the FD. I think that's a regular medium.
Damn, how did I say that?
Yeah, Soul, get out of the way of that thing.
Yep.
Good. Go south.
OP going up near that tank, so
see
look
him.
out when you spawn in. Those sucks. We did get the Gary, by the way.
Alright.
Damn it, I don't see him. Where's he at? Where's he at? Is he inside?
Ow. Bastard, he did a quick turn and got me. I was hoping he wasn't watching.
Any of you guys AT?
Yeah, me
Benji
too.
with a Satch?
I'm on ruins right now.
Okay. Thanks on my mark there.
Alright, Soul, I'm just going to
I'm gonna
stick close
throw a
to you
nade.
so you'll have the box
Maybe
when
risky.
you need it.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, watch out for that tank.
Yeah, the OP is a death trap. Don't. Yeah, you gotta move it.
got him.
Yeah, I will. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of there alive.
Yeah,
Am I
this
inside
thing
the
is
point?
spraying it.
This is a pretty
spawned
tight one.
There he was still there.
Got about a minute cooldown here, guys, so bear with me. That tank is cruising by. I hope it didn't see me.
Canal. I'll spawn on a Gary if I die. Get behind it.
We are losing all three of our 4 points.
Updated
Contesting
tank mark
ruins.
there. It's just on Canal Crossing there. It did not get our Gary. They were right freaking next to it and must not have seen it.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Still kind of in a bad spot here. I'm gonna try to get.
Yeah, I'll wait for the OP, but I hear you. Not the best spot ever, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Is that
Yep,
movement there?
I'll get something here.
Yep, that
It's at
bridge
least
is,
got. There's some cover at least, so it'll be.
yeah, that bridge is usually death to cross.
Especially with a light tank sitting there looking at it. We'll send Judge to test
What do you
it
guys
out.
think of this game mode so far?
Hey, I was asking Evil earlier.
Kind of
the
focusing.
four-story house with the hole in the
Tend to
roof
do that
in
no
Canal
matter
Crossing?
what I do. I
Is
just
there a
focus
nickname for that?
as much as I can on it.
The canal hole.
Yeah, I just call it the four-story house, but you know, thought there might be a cooler name.
No, I don't
See,
think so really.
how well that nade reaches.
Call it that.
That was a pretty decent throw. I'm surprised.
We can come up with them though. We call it the canal hole.
Oh, I
Kinda
kind of
like
like
that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Defending ruins. We still have
Alright,
advantage.
OP is clear now. That tank fucked off. I'm going to. What's on ping?
An OP.
Okay. Push on that.
Oh,
Alright, well,
Oh,
curious.
fuck, right,
Are the
okay.
garrisons
Never mind.
disappearing on those points that the enemy takes over, or do they stay?
Look,
I think they disappear. I think it works the same way.
yeah, it looked like the one on train station did, but I can't guarantee they didn't physically destroy it.
I'm pretty sure that's what the devs told me happens, but you know, they also said morale passively burns when you are up points for the enemy team, and it didn't.
All right,
So
there
it
was.
doesn't passively burn?
Well, for us only. Apparently.
Oh. Hey, Soul, important plot point. There's guys watching the middle of the bridge and at least the west side of the bridge, the one you're on.
Yep, I just killed a couple there. Across the
What the
way.
fuck?
Yeah, just want to let you know. 'cause he got
What
me.
the fuck was that?
Yeah, another one.
That
on the
was
bridge.
horrible.
On the bridge, I think.
I suck so much.
OP
Oh.
is hot. Be careful.
The Gary's gone in easy. Range.
Yeah, we got
All right,
72
there we
people
go. At
here,
least he
boys.
ran straight up onto me.
Do we want to put it back up?
What's that, the Gary? Yeah, if we can. What? Let's try to get north of Canal in those trenches if we can.
Yeah,
We're already north, but I mean, let's try to
Let's see.
drop
They're
in the trenches.
losing. But where?
Enemy garrison mark here on my map. Let me.
It's a little back and forth right now. Looks like, yeah,
Right,
we
on
have 3
attack up there,
points.
there's an enemy Gary mark, so.
But it's hard to tell
Our
with
OP
the
is made- they
UI
made
up
our OP.
above that we're actually winning.
It's just
Yeah.
rifleman. Just rifleman.
I think getting rid of those bars at the very top for every single point
My God.
is a decent enough idea.
What the fuck, man? I don't play with my markers.
Reading the
but I
map would be
normally
the easiest
don't get many
because it's hard to tell.
details,
Look at that.
but
We have 3
today,
points, but over
because
there on top it
morale's
looks
on
like
the
we only
line.
have 2. It's
Wait,
really
you did
hard
it
to
again?
read.
Yeah. 7th cav. I think I just.
Oh damn.
Damn.
You haven't seen the tank recently?
Over here. Sorry about that, dude.
Oh, you're good.
Shit, dang, got me good. Damn.
No, I
I'm
haven't
pretty
seen
sure.
the tank.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a
yeah,
23.
yeah, I
Damn.
see it.
I thought he was a
Um,
veteran player, but he's 23. Damn. All right.
Going for a reach around.
Is that armor still up there?
yeah, it's up by Judge to the north.
Can you drop an OP?
That's the tank mark right there.
Cal, let me get those sups in the trench.
Oh, the one you're in?
Well, actually, I'm taking shots here. Just a sec.
Guaranteed it's fucking fresh.
In the tank? Yeah, probably.
I'm just
Does-
I think
I'm
I'll
just hoping the
spawn
MG's
here.
not watching
If
it.
he's not gonna drop an OP, then
All right, I'm in the
I got
trench
nothing to
heading
do.
away.
Copy. I'm going to drop an OP in here quick.
Oh, okay, he's dropping it. Finally, let's go.
They are pushing us across the bridge here. I think I just got them. They popped smoke, and I shot through the smoke and heard some meat.
Oh, there's 2 or 3 on the bridge. Ah, he got me. Shit. I saw 2 or 3 on the bridge right behind the smoke. They're on the
Yep.
right side. I think that's the west.
Kiss recon won't matter as much
Yep,
except
got
getting
one.
the
I'm gonna
sniper.
throw frags across.
Yeah, definitely. Might have been a spawn. I don't know why anybody would put an OP there, but I thought I saw him pop into being.
Could be.
I mean, it's a weird place to put an OP.
Just got to do what you got to do sometimes.
All right, well, this time I'm spawning on the OP, so I can just drop the box right there.
Good OP.
Yep, they did
Anybody
drop an OP
there? I
over
thought I
here,
heard a
Cal.
shot.
Good eye there.
Somebody
Got
shooting
it.
there.
Got an MG42 shooting at me. Payback, I suppose.
MG42 would be friendly, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That's the
I
payback part.
I see.
The box is down, and it's on the 88 back here.
Right on. Okay. Of course, I'm out of position now. Heading back across the bridge.
Well, I'll go pick the box up, because I can do that now.
Well, no, you can leave it there.
Okay. I love that ability, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm glad they
Super
added that. It
nice.
just makes sense. All right, cover me, Cal. Don't let him kill me.
Not seeing any armor up here. They are dropping supplies in the distance for whatever
Hey,
reason.
sir,
Probably for what's
Did
up?
we, was there a garrison up there? Enemy garrison ever?
Not that I can see, and there's no movement
we're-
either.
Shit, I forgot we're in the red. We're not going to be able to build Gary on those.
Oh, there's enemy supplies coming down
Once we
far
crack, we will,
west,
yeah.
somewhere
I'm
near
crossing down
redacted.
Behind here.
Oh, shit, they got you? Sold?
Nope, I'm alive. Enemy supplies
Got the guy
285.
crossing the river. Yep. Pier.
Way further out. Somewhere by redacted. Let's see. Hopefully we can get behind their lines. Maybe take some armor
Garrison's
that might be
going up.
moving on our positions. We still have advantage, but crossing is contested.
All right, nice.
As far as gameplay wise, it's still the same. It's really only the
I'm
mode
thinking that one of the
that got
weird
changed.
parts of playing this mode is going to
With
be dividing your
the
team up,
ability
you know,
to
evenly enough.
have OPs pretty much anywhere by any squad
that's what we're
leader.
doing now.
Reconnaissance
Just
OPs
fuck
are not
off
going to
to
be as
rail or
necessary.
I think.
I mean, they would be
what we
able to
might
put 'em
find
into
in this
BA,
game
I
mode is,
think.
like, just get one more territory than your enemy to start a passive bleed on them, and then just sit down and defend, because they're going to have to push. And you're probably going to have the kill to death advantage when you're playing defense. So you got a passive bleed, and you're getting the better of their, the infantry and stuff, and bleeding them that way too.
But when have you ever heard of?
You can get all 5 of them, but you still don't win.
When have you ever heard of general people just staying on defense
all
though?
the way to 0, so. But I guess the risk of that is it's a passive, slower burn, and take longer, and at any point they could flip it on you. But I mean, if you're far enough, like that first, we were way down in morale to the point where
Enemy armor ping.
like 7 at the when we started draining them, and they had like 800 something.
Actually, I got to throw a little historical point in. Basically, you were going to have to either play like Stonewall Jackson or like Grant. You're either going to throw bodies at it or you're going to split your army.
Right. That's the interesting part, I guess. Probably going to depend on the game too. If you're
Okay,
getting
with
the
the
better of that.
Medium on ping, moving towards point.
These guys played those.
Oh shit!
I found the supplies.
Right, that tank is up there, sir. Right?
Yeah, it's currently on ping, heading towards crossing.
Copy. You got those supplies?
Yeah. They have been
I think
used.
We should try to get them tank boys taken out. Let's go AT.
Currently on ping.
OP behind him.
It might actually be an SPA.
It's right here at the moment. Somebody just shot at it but missed wildly.
It's getting really
No
hot.
offense if it was one of you.
Open a window.
Was it?
Warm.
No, I'm hunkered down. I'm hunkered.
I
I'm
just shot a
hunkered.
second shot that landed 50 meters short.
There is a really good sniper, like over here somewhere. I watched him pick off blueberries a little at a time.
Can you drop an OP, Soul?
Yes, I'm.
Just went
getting
down
to a
behind
better
you.
spot.
Ooh, look at that. We have a solid
I'm close to that.
solid hold on 3
good
points
God.
right there. And garrison
40
positions
second
are pretty
cooldown here.
not.
That had to come from.
Canal could use
I'll
a
hunker
garrison
down.
here somewhere. Let's. Should I swap to ambusher?
Juliet Charlie Bravo got me.
No, I'll stick with mine.
Descender.
It's a little chilly. I'll close it just a bit.
Are you going to be OPing down there, or should I just spawn on a Gary?
Yeah, no, I'll get you an OP. I got 5 seconds here.
Awesome.
Let's see. That's a highly
It is awesome.
walk-through area, so that might be a bad spot for an
All right,
OP.
it's going up now.
All right. The
OP's
Gary
up.
Southeast. Yeah, the Gary
Yeah, it's
Southeast.
hot.
Red hot.
Yeah, I'll head that way, but I probably won't get there.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
So
I'll be in on
cold.
10. at the
How's
OP.
the
Can't prevent it, but I can
Time-wise.
make someone pay.
Oh, so we can't even see the morale system while we're dead. That's annoying.
That's needs to be fixed. Yeah, that's a problem. But we're currently 555 to 495, so we're up.
Oh, that's our recon shooting.
So we're not like bleeding them right now, is that right? Even though we have 3.
They are bleeding.
I
They
think
are.
it only shows the. I think what it is it only shows the bleed for their team because usually like the morale, you'll see there's like chevrons within it that move inward toward the middle to show you that it's draining. So I mean, maybe in that first game they were draining, but they just had so much freaking morale given how much time we
So,
spent at the end there.
I think it depends on the
Advantage.
points. Like right now, they're only losing like 1 point per second or something like that.
It's
Because
2
we're only
points
leading
every
by
10
1 point.
seconds is if you're down 1 point. That's what it said in the dev brief. And
Oh.
if you capture another point, it's 4 points every 10 seconds.
Oh. I
mean, it's
forgot.
not
I might need to take a
insignificant.
look at that
It's-
dev brief.
I mean, that stat stacks up pretty quick, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's
mean-
a little too harsh on the losing team currently.
Is there
I
even a
like your
point
idea
for
of
a
the-
server time then?
Flip-flopping it, so it's based on deaths more.
Yeah, I like that thought you had in the video.
Yeah. Because then you can choose, you know, it's a choice on if you want to be aggressive, risk losing morale faster. Or if
There
you're
has to be some
conservative.
incentive to cap points, though, you know?
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, keep the passive bleed, but don't have it increase. Just have it really slow trickle, so it's like...
I kind of dislike the Conquest mode a little bit in a way that now everybody is just running around everywhere.
You take the point, you get a little
instead of
morale
having
boost,
actual
5 or 10
like
points,
battle
something
lines.
like that.
Or even though they weren't like completely
You're really having a
solid
rough
in
day there,
regular
Jesus Christ.
game modes, it's
Dude, I have...
pretty much
I haven't had
non-existent
this many
now.
TKs
It used to be slightly there. You would
ever.
you know, have a front line, an obvious front
Griefing the
line,
server, trying to lose
an
the game
obvious
for us.
like semicircle at
Actually,
least
if I
around a
forgot this was
defensive
your
point.
server.
But now it's just
Yeah,
like
right?
everywhere
Get banned.
is a
Yeah.
fight.
Killed by
Enemy
German
supplies dropped
soldier-
around ping.
Killed by German soldier soul sniper ×2.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm distracted.
Yeah, there's a lot to balance.
Speaking of which, all right, so we are looking good now. We're losing town center, though. I just threw up a garrison to the west, but I'm going to push in on town center and see if I can clear up some enemies.
See, the
Then maybe
supplies
we
might
can
have let
try
it down.
pushing for
Billings.
train station, but I feel like, see, at this point, I don't feel like an urgency to go do that.
Right.
Like, we are in a good shape here.
Let's defend.
Yeah.
All right, I've spawned so I could try to save this Gary.
Let's see, if we took ruins, they might have destroyed the backup garrisons on train.
Man, situation.
Since,
Bombing run coming in on town center, guys, look out.
Since we took ruins, they might have destroyed any backup garrisons they had on train, except the one inside. Now is a good time to push on it.
Say that again?
We took ruins, so it should have destroyed all their backup garrisons around train station. It's just the one inside that matters now.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think as long as we've got enough people defending, like, town center... Actually, rail crossing is what we really need to keep an eye on, because that would...
Yeah.
If they cap... Oh, shit. I was looking at my map and got killed. Sad. See, does it not show us losing morale now? See the morale bar?
No, well, we have one blue chevron next to our 516, right? Does that mean we're losing it?
Yeah.
For me, it was actually, like, moving, too, but why are we losing?
Because we only control 2 points instead of 3.
But, I mean, we still have the majority, don't we?
No, we only control 2.
Lost town, train, and canal.
Yeah, all the guys at Canal were outside the circle. That's why it fell.
I don't follow. Maybe I'm a moron, but we have more territory. There's more blue on the map than red, is what I'm saying.
We only control 2 points out of 5.
We have less points, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think the top bar with all the 5 points kind of messes it up. Looking at the map is more
like, I was
telling.
going by color and squares. Like, we have more... But I guess that makes sense. We have 1 less point. I'm dumb. Enemy supplies here. Marking it for a Gary and I'm pushing on that.
That is a good point, though, color-wise.
Well, we better fix that then here.
Shall I head your way?
It's got to be a Gary. There's only 50 supplies in this box. Unless somebody burned it and didn't bother taking care of the sops. I don't see a Gary yet.
All right. Well, I am heading your way again. I was helping retake.
Yeah.
Town.
I'm gonna put down an move the OP anyway, closer to ruins and town center. Although, so there's an enemy garrison mark on my attack up north of Canal Crossing, and then where I just was on those sups.
There's nobody here
I didn't see
anymore.
one there, so I burned the sups. I think we're good over there.
All right. 481, 389, our favor.
It's like our Gary down there is warmed by ruins, so I'm gonna head south since there's nobody down there. Fuck yeah, it's hot now.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk following you one more time. If it happens again, I'm gonna stay far away from you.
Yeah, ping and admin. Took one out here, Cal. Oh, I'm dead
Oh,
now. They did
nice
get our
spot.
Gary.
I'm gonna put a 2-minute satchel in town center and just fuck off. For shits and giggles.
Sure. Might want to tell the blueberries.
Damn. Was that more than one guy, Cav?
Let's see.
Yeah, it was 2. I think
Okay.
I may have got one.
Fuck it, I'm gonna grab a Jeep and drive down to train station, just plop an OP down.
Yeah, I definitely don't like how
Doable.
there's so much more spread out action going on.
How are we doing on morale? 472. We're still up overall, but we're draining and they're not.
Correct, yeah.
So we're like kind of happy, but
Was
sometimes a man needs his morale mushroom drain.
I don't think kills are, unless they change the numbers around, I don't think kills are going to be as important in this game mode as point control.
I thought they should add some like French whores that you can go to and
At least
add
at
little
its
civilian
current
characters
standing
so you
right
can
now.
regain morale.
Gives you like a temporary boost and then you like,
Yeah.
get depressed.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as you bust.
That would work. That would work. That would cheer me up.
Every like
Yep.
5 times you visit him, you get a disease
Let's try
of
to
some
get up on
kind.
this house right there.
Cost munitions though.
Right? Yeah.
Just drain your team's resources. Sorry guys.
Let's see. Oh, there's one. Don't have a shot on him right
Okay, so
now.
Medium up here.
Let's just wait. Oh, there he is. There we go. And there he goes. Look at that. I am professional. I am super good at shooting foe. Is that the building that I'm hearing, or is there a vehicle there? I think it's a vehicle.
All right. So I'm spawning east of in that Gary East.
Oh, yeah, that's a
train
Jeep.
station. Or, yeah, train station. So don't shoot me.
Right on.
I think there's action right in the middle of it. I don't like being out here in the middle.
Here a spawn.
I never like being in the middle of
That's an OP over here.
point.
Burned it.
Let's see here. Shit.
Of course, I fucking put that satchel in town center. Now I'm sitting on this goddamn tank.
Got an advantage if he tries to go
Actually,
back
I'm
this
in the
way.
ammo carrier. Where are you? I can bring you the box. Oh,
On the tank.
all right. I'm also dead, so I can spawn as close as possible to you to bring you the ammo refill.
No, somebody blew up my Jeep.
Yeah, those poor things don't live long.
They certainly do
here's the
not.
pants.
Yeah, James Con should have died.
Smashed it.
All right, we're all the enemy tanks at Canal Crossing.
Panthers.
Yeah, where are you at? Where are you at, Feathers?
Let me.
Oh,
Let's open.
I'm looking
the
so I can
assault. They
come
got
to you and
injury
get you
support.
refill.
That was me. I
I could
got
try to
run
stay
over.
defense,
Ah,
but
hail's
that doesn't
been
make for good content.
I think
Gary-
the Panther took it up.
Gary East of Train is. Oh, it's gone.
Let's go to
She
town.
scraped it late.
Forgot to put down an OP. My
They're
fault,
definitely
guys.
gonna take train. We might take Canal Crossing, but it's only really 2 guys in
All right,
there.
well,
We're
there's
still
only one
capping
place
though,
to
so I'm
spawn
probably
right
gonna
now,
take
and
it.
that would be the-
Rail crossing is
Cap
good.
train
One
station.
guy.
I'm
I
gonna
think
head up
town
to
right
Canal,
now is
I guess,
important.
Try to get us an OP. up
Ruins
there.
was coming
Actually,
back.
let's go for ruins.
Roger that.
There's a here. I'll mark it in a sec. On observe is an enemy helmet mark, so could be infantry over there. Should make sense. They're probably coming off of ruins. Let's stay south a little ways. Try to flank down here. Get an OP down, and then work in from the north or from the south. Attack down there. To our southeast is, what is that? An OP mark and a Gary mark, so could be a spawn down there.
Oh, it's pretty open.
Man, these long streets are like just death, even more now.
Oh, armor. Oh, that's ours. Never mind. Well, let's push him back. Don't give him any point to control.
On the truck.
Copy.
It's got no subs in it, but get me to the point faster.
Let me take a look around.
Yeah, to the northwest behind us.
I don't see anything on your tank though.
Got enough subs over here for a Gary too, so I'm gonna build that.
There was a shooter there.
I think you may be right.
Thanks for
about that
streaming this. Really
location, 'cause
enjoying
I
it.
had a enemy
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying this. Yeah,
got
I'm
him.
excited too. Oh, damn it!
Man,
Now
it's
you
just
distracted
like
me. How dare you? No.
Guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or there's one, there's others.
Yeah. This is a neat little
Be down, get a chance.
weekend
Gary's
session.
up
It was
now,
just
I'll put the
perfect
down
that it landed
slightly away
right
from
in
it.
my streaming session. Yeah, don't worry about that, Crocodile.
Let's see where
You're
he's down
dying
here,
on me.
I was just messing with you. But yeah,
Alright, it's
it
up.
was just perfect that it fell right on my
I'll move
streaming
it to a better
time,
spot, a little further north
and
once we're
I'm really happy about that. What do you think about this game mode? Looking forward to it.
We're all up
Don't give a
to
damn about it.
67. All right, good. We're grinding on them, boys. Wearing them down. I don't know. This isn't bad. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's different.
Feels like I'm on the move constantly, but I guess that's just.
I even got Soul
I think
Sniper on
that's
my
our
team.
play style, though. Like we like to
Squad.
be offensive and flank and take out
let's see.
carries. If we were more
Yeah,
of a
let's go with the
defensive
rest of them.
style, I mean, I suppose that would be nice too. Just sit on point, just waste people coming in.
I
We're not
tell
quite a full
I'm
circle
biased
here.
because I like it in Battlefield, but I'm
No.
optimistic and work well
Yeah,
and let
we're
loose.
all-
Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. Like, will it bring
Right.
Battlefield players who like the Hell Let Loose gameplay
Shit,
back
nice work.
to Hell Let Loose,
We're good.
or whether or not they're
Nice.
just gonna stick with a game that actually
361 to
does it well?
242, our favor.
How'd it taste?
Is that no? That's a friendly armor that I'm hearing.
Just put it straight down the throat. Didn't even taste
Yeah,
it.
he didn't even taste it. It's a dog.
Right now, I'm kind of. Oh, I think it just needs some values adjusted. Yeah, I agree with that. Plus, the devs mentioned a commander ability that can affect morale, so I think that can help it feel more like Hell
No,
Let
like
Loose.
dogs don't even.
Yeah, I'm kind of iffy on that last part myself. It feels like that's just something that's in the background
A little weird that, your mind
that
went
people
straight
won't
to
really
that.
feel. But we'll see how that turns out.
Never thought of that.
Probably not gonna test out the commander abilities. I
Yeah.
usually don't play
Oh,
commander
okay.
at all. And I mentioned this earlier, but I think that spreading out commander abilities between the squad leaders is a good idea, especially like those, the simple ones like the strafe or the supply drop. Just giving those to the squad leaders, have them take care of it, so that would release the pressure on the commanders. Getting squad leaders is tough enough, but getting commanders on top of it with this
hard,
game
you
mode
just-
with more pressure is going to be a lot
Well, I
more
guess we go
difficult.
with tank now. I was gonna say, up until now, it feels like we've just ignored tanks entirely. Yeah, look, Ironheart has a sorry for TK up in the chat, so it's not just me. It's all content creators.
I feel like this is running simulator.
Definitely a lot more of that here.
It is a little bit running.
Yeah. But again, I think that's like, I think we gotta kind of let let the players settle and see like what the strategies are, because like we don't really have a strategy. We're just kind of reacting and trying to cap as many points as we can. But I think if you actually had a plan,
truck there. Can I get to it?
Probably wouldn't be
Is the
as
question.
much running around.
There's definitely
Like I said,
a
this
lot
is how
more
I play
spread out
defense.
action
I'm
than
always
usual.
gonna move. Even when I snipe, I don't like to sit down and.
Yeah, I've settled into being a defense guy almost all the time, simply because nobody does it.
Spanish.
Yep, and we appreciate that.
Well, it's because I'm a machine gunner at
There's
heart.
a half track here.
Half track? Alright. I'll go that way.
They just spawned at least 2.
Let's get out of this building. Ooh, damn.
I've got one right beside me here. I'm waiting for him to come over the fence.
Just 2 of them. They dropped an OP.
I think I'm blocking out Gary. There's a
Damn
Gary.
it. What a time to run out of ammo.
I'm looking for you. Where you at?
Oh, Gary's right here.
There's an MG.
That got it marked. Thank you.
Damn, he had a drop on me and still died. Or you know what I mean. I died. He had the drop on me and still took him a while to kill me. That's
I got
what
2 of them right here.
I meant
Killed
to
them.
say.
Yeah, I got one there too.
Oh, we may have shared that guy.
I hear a truck, so I think they got
Oh, let's see.
something over here.
Got a rail.
I got another one here
Let's drop
shooting
OP.
Thompson at me.
Let's get behind him.
Hey, what if I throw Marge's box at him?
Might be grossed
Let's
out by that.
flip around him. What is that?
Yeah, give me a leak.
No, that's just a crate.
Oops,
It looked
that
weird.
was me, Cal.
Oh,
I didn't kill you. I did not kill you. Oh, you shot me, Cal. Oh my God.
that wasn't.
Have you played Hell Let Loose for
That's
long,
the guy who's shooting
Crocodile?
at me. Oh shit, he's up in the house. I figured it out.
Yeah.
There we go. Got the driver. Let's get the truck. Look at that. Beautiful shot.
And you got a rifle shot
A fair amount of time, like a year or so.
that could hit
Have
that
you-
house?
Year or so. That was before
No.
Smolensk, right? So have you played on Smolensk at all?
But that is where the
Did you
guy's at.
like that update?
I don't really want to duel him because I'm not that good at it, but I'll try.
Oh, dude.
Again, I'm kind of
I've
back
seen players who are
Slap
new
them
who are
across
just
the faces.
absolute beasts. And I've seen players who are old who still
I
have
wounded
no idea
him.
how to play the game, so don't worry about that.
Oh,
yeah.
someone else.
You love
picked me up.
Smolensk? Yeah, it's a pretty cool map, honestly. Pretty well balanced, too, in my opinion. Unlike a lot of the older ones.
Serb and 7th Cav. What do you guys got up there? You see anything?
There's a supply truck, but I think it's pretty useless right now by ruins. I might kill that.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I heard then. I mean, I've got a garrison marked over there, but
That was already destroyed. It was an OP. Oh,
Copy.
forgot to reload.
For the half track.
Alright, truck is out.
okay. Just marked it. That's rude.
I mean, I'll bring a new one back, okay?
Yeah, put one back there. I don't want to be wrong.
Is that a half track still there?
Yeah, I'm about to put a satchel on it. Satchel's on.
Nice, nice. Let's see.
On the garrison here.
Have
guys.
you taken a look, Crocodile? Have you taken a look at the artillery squads much? Because I personally haven't, and I'm
Yes,
curious
ma'am.
about what other people think.
Shit.
Got her. All right. Should be sitting pretty on ruins now if we just go cap it, get in the circle. We
Thought I
capping
saw
yet?
somebody running there.
a little confused by the UI, to be honest.
There's
a lot going on up there. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Looks like we're about to win.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I quite like the artillery observer gameplay of marking targets for my squad. That is definitely, yeah. As soon as I saw that, it was definitely a big plus. I think it's the most OP unit, infantry unit, even just by itself without the squad. It has so many different types of equipment on him that it just makes sense to play as an observer rather than an assault, for example, unless you want to settle, of course. But yeah, plus you can mark, you got a flare. It's just an amazing unit. Looks like we're losing crossing.
There's a guy in the building by my
Yeah, I
body,
suspect the
guys.
flare gun
He's
might
got
get
the MG
nerfed.
up in the top.
Yeah, I hear him.
I hope not. I really hope it doesn't get nerfed.
You need explosive heavy ammo. I've got the box.
Alright.
Yeah, you guys just let me know if you need a refill.
Can I get a refill? Your cola? Just Diet Coke.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was a liter cola.
They have to be inside the circle.
I think he's up there. Is that the place you were talking
Did I hear
about?
something? No.
Yeah, I can't tell from the map now. It wasn't a tall building. It was one of those short bombed out
Enemy heavy on ping.
Yeah. Copy that.
Northwest of Canal.
They're dropping supplies out there.
Looks like we're contesting Canal.
Barely saw that ping. Is that about accurate where they were dropping subs? Kind of by our subs over there?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
I honestly don't think that... Oh, there's a steward on Canal too.
Left. Just go kill somebody.
Okay, fair enough. Or die to someone. That would work.
He's right fucking there, but he's behind.
There we go. At least I hit that tank. I honestly don't see the flare guns getting abused as much as I thought they would be.
Good throw.
Did
see body parts though.
I got him.
Oh, nice. Did you get it with the shovel?
No.
Damn it.
I don't think kills are getting counted
GG,
much.
boys.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let's give somebody some points. Somebody was playing medic. Yeah, might as well give
that was
them.
interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't get a lot of like firefights and kills, but
I feel a little dizzy from all the running.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were gonna get this many people. That's awesome.
Is the server only flipping Carrington, or is it gonna look at the other maps too?
I do not know. Raz and Fresh are kind of taking point on the Archon aspect of this.
Wasn't a Soul server supposed to be up as well?
Yeah, we were gonna host it on my server, but we had another like tank event going on our event server on the main branch, so we couldn't really, like, it would have been tough. We would have had to flip over to the main branch for that, and it's just easier to use theirs.
Makes sense.
I like Cypher's idea, warning at a certain level of ticket.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that doesn't really happen in any other aspect of the game other than the last point, when it's like you're down to your last point, they're about to win.
Yeah, but you can read the map and know that, whereas we can't unless we're dead. Actually,
well,
no.
yeah, I think if they make that bar persistent in general in the game, like not being able to see if
that guy in
tapping or
chat
whatever
makes a
when you
good
die has
point.
always been kind of
Medic should get either tickets back or gain tickets or something like that, or keep tickets at, well, no, yeah, for reviving. They do sort of. Well, they as long as the person doesn't actually redeploy,
Hey, so was your
doesn't lose
entire
a
group
ticket.
come back? I'll leave if they were.
But gaining
I
tickets
don't know.
back might
there's a
be an
couple
interesting
randoms in there.
concept.
Gotcha. What do you think of it so far?
Ooh, this is a nasty map.
I don't know. I think I need to play a couple more games to really form an opinion, but I didn't hate that. I mean, it's kind of a lot of running around and trying to figure out what the fuck where to go, but I don't know. It's kind of a cool dynamic, I think, the ticket piece of it, and not like keeping an eye on something else is kind of refreshing, you know.
Yeah, I think it might be cool if you get some
it just
back
seems
if
like
you
this
take
big
back
swirling
points.
battle that just kind of this tornado that happens all around the map, and then you're just trying to look at tickets.
There was some guy in chat who said that it might be an interesting idea of having the medics earn morale back by bringing people back up.
Evan, what?
So morale going back up if they bring somebody up. Although I guess now thinking about it, it could be like, you know, faked.
Yeah, I think a temporary, like, I think the idea of some sort of commander ability that either stops the drain or replenishes the drain briefly would be good. But I don't know about a mechanic where it's just like anytime you get revived, it brings morale back. That might be kind of...
You could farm that pretty easily.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's one thing to not get the morale because somebody revived the guy you put down, but to like have it... But to have it get better because you shot a guy and then he got revived doesn't make sense.
Thank you.
Oh, Westband is a pain in the ass. This map is ridiculously unbalanced.
What was that?
This map is ridiculously unbalanced with Westband. Although, I guess it's slightly better now that we can get garrisons behind. But generally speaking, Westband is such a pain in the ass.
It really is.
Yeah. It might be better than I thought, yeah. Since we can put a garrison behind there now instead of just right there in a corner, right there in the field. It's doable.
Let's do it.
There's hope now in this game mode that it's possible to cap it.
So how heavy is that radio on your back, Judge? Oh, Judge's neck. It's fucked. Ram these guys. See if you can pit maneuver them. Swerve them trees, man. Dang. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, nice. It's the nice thing about Jeeps is you can usually get them in stock.
All right, who's driving? Is it you? Oh.
Let's get up in this bitch. And then we can try to cap. Enemy truck here. Got the driver. Nice. Oh. Got a guy over here. Good clean work, boys. Got their OP. Sweet.
Nice.
Oh. Is that us blowing something up or them?
Friendly, yeah, I think that was us.
This guy up there.
Alright, I'm gonna put our OP in here, I guess, for now. Put our flag down.
Ah, damn it. Damn it. Back up. They got a solid hold on the dugout. What is that? No, that's just a salt symbol right there. These maps are tiny. Was Foy always this small? The hard point?
Man, a few words, but carefully chosen words. Okay. Let me set it better by myself. Let's get out of here, huh?
There goes a tank.
Good shizzles.
Let's see if we can prevent them from building anything here.
Just heard a tank shoot. Was that friendly? Nope, it's not friendly. I just saw
P4, I think.
you guys shoot a rocket over here. So we've got an enemy tank just beyond this broken
Yep,
house.
P4 falling back.
Alright.
Let's see if we can get to it. It's really far off.
Almost done with the cap.
P4 is falling back to Foy.
Is it? Okay. Man, I'm contemplating here. Do we just try to push north and head into the back of Foy and deal with that P4? Be nice to get some
I always die when I get distracted. Let's see, they got barn. They might go south. They might follow that. Oh, that garrison just lit up. Let's take a look at southern edge. What is it like here? I might want to swap to a different camo. I forgot about it. Maybe get some points for taking out this truck. Yeah. Why not?
Infantry there.
Yep.
Behind.
I'm surprised there's nobody here right now. It makes 0 sense.
Alright. Nobody wanted to drop supplies on West Bend for me in command chat, so...
Enemy supplies dropping north of dugout. Damn it.
Ow.
I just saw his head.
Where
Damn
at,
it.
Joe?
In the woods there.
Damn it.
5 shotgun shots.
How long have I
Yeah, we
been
get the
streaming
range
for?
to it
I'm
right
just
here,
kind
your
of
shotgun, my pistol.
just going for it. I think about 2 hours.
Dude, I got a
Okay.
headshot at 189 meters the other day with the trench gun.
Wow.
Let's see.
Sounds
Oh, let's
pretty
go
good.
there. I like playing in that area
He
anyway.
shot like 8
And
times,
let's swap to
It's more
winter
accurate
camo
than people
before
give
I
credit for. You do
forget.
get headshots.
I'm just gonna throw a bunch of smoke grenades.
Damn, nice job. Going through those fields, getting that deep. That was good. Oh, he's got a medic. Yeah, so if he does, he can be picked up.
Oh my god, they give me 6.
Good plan. Good plan. Damn, this is
There's a
solid
Kuba
hold.
wagon here on southern edge
good-
if anybody wants the free points. I guess somebody is dropping sups over on West Bend, but I don't want to redeploy. See, that's the bitch of this. Like,
That's our truck.
you can't
Yeah,
really
allies.
get around easily. I think that's probably why it feels like a running sim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it still
Yeah.
50 subs for Gary and Blue? Or did they change
Yeah,
that?
nope, that's all the same. I think they should just not punish you for redeploying, because that just discourages the things you got to do to make this game work.
Right, Ryan, right here. There's got a Gary inside this building.
I feel like they should run their
Is there a
stats
Gary in
and
there, or-
see
Yeah, that's
how
right here. I'm
many
paying
points
Gary
people
there.
actually
Yeah,
lose
let
to
me-
deaths
More
versus
infantry to
just
our north.
points from bleeding.
Throwing a grenade your way.
If you could spawn a transport vehicle and a captured objective,
Oh.
Got her marked for you, boys.
I don't know about that. I'm trying to think about it and how that will look like, but I think it makes sense for offensive. It definitely makes sense for
Yeah.
offensive mode. I think this mode is just a little too hectic that it doesn't really matter that much. But that is an interesting concept to think about.
It's got to be easy to change. Like, that and team kills. Don't punish me for. Don't punish the whole team because I fucked up. You know. Let me kill Cal as many times as I want.
Damn it. I was just guessing at that point.
So is it one per person, or how is that? Like 1 point per death?
Not quite. It's
I'm not mad.
It's -2
I'm not mad at
morale
all.
Every. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the passive drain.
I'm
not sure if it's -1. It might be.
Is what I'm going to be calling that
down on strong points. If you're down 1 strong point, it's -2 morale.
Oh, nice. Captain 4, nice. That's going on. Let's spawn southern.
It's -4 morale every 10 seconds. And then if you're down all strong points, it's -6.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
We could use another Gary here.
No, it might be
between southern and Viceroy.
Might be okay game mode if they optimize it eventually.
I think with some tweaks, I could see putting this in the rotation, you know, a couple times a day.
Better than skirmish.
Oh god.
Yeah. Anything's better than that.
Hate that mode, dude.
I picture like 60% warfare, 20% offensive, 20% this, maybe something like that, just for variety.
Prone by the road.
But you know, we got to play
west side
more too and see what changes they make.
Got him.
I feel like you can never depart fully from warfare just because it's so popular, and it's kind of is what Hell Let Loose is, you know.
That's probably the reason I started playing Hell Let Loose. I got tired of like the Call of Duty and the fast-paced games.
Correct.
Yeah.
But well, this game mode kind of brings it back, though.
This game got me back into it. And now look.
Most popular server in the world.
In any game.
He was running from there.
For any reason.
There's a Jeep here.
You're so privileged you got the pre-release of GTA 6.
At least you got the points for that.
For months. It's old news. So tired of it now. I've been just played it so much.
Did you see that dude that killed his wife, and when he got arrested, he asked, he was
what do you
crying
guys
because
think
he
should
realized
be
he can't
fixed
play
in this
GTA
game
6.
mode?
I'm gonna miss GTA.
I feel like it's missing
that was his concern.
something.
Ryan, oh fuck.
It feels like it's missing something that make it solid. Right now it's all loose. Look at the map. Like everybody's just running around everywhere. There's really no focus. Maybe focus is what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Actually, I am.
Because in every single other mode is just your point and the other point. That's it.
His face yet. It's actually me.
And you're just going for that. But here it's all just mixed. It's all over the place on a big map. There's no like big concentrations. I think a part of it is people actually learning how to play. Right now there's no strats.
Because we fucking blitzed them at West.
I agree in a way. They're dropping supplies south of West Bend, by the way.
South of West Bend. Okay, how far? Like
I'm guessing it's gonna be in that corner there.
Oh, right by our fucking. All right. That's not great.
I might as well go too. I'll go take a look.
Yeah, if you want to just deploy over there and catch them.
I'll try them out.
They're also dropping supplies south of Dugout Barn, or I guess west.
I agree. Yeah, there's no known strats at the moment. I mean, we're kind of testing them out as we go here in this match. I think I already noted this earlier. Like, if you take that enemy side point, which is Foy, in our case, it's Viceroy. If you take that, it gets rid of every garrison that they might use to attack the middle 3 points. But with how mixed the middle points are, that might not be a problem. I think center point control is gonna be pretty important because you can use that as a basis for attacking and defending every other point. It seems to be the obvious approach.
Bomb run coming in over it too, so.
There's nobody on West Bend. Did we get those supplies down there?
Yeah, subs are down.
Nice.
Was that your own grenade, Joe?
Yeah.
Let's go to West Bend and
Okay.
try to defend
Just
it.
making sure I'm
Everybody
not,
is
like,
on dugout
absolutely
right now, or
losing
fully.
my surroundings.
Well, let's not rule that out.
I think because it is still 50-50 and it's far more spread out, we're not seeing large-scale action
Jeep's going to Floyd.
anymore.
Anyone wants in?
It's all small scales. You think it would be better if the top and bottom objectives didn't take the whole row of territory, like the far corners stay on the respective side? Like you're saying, if somebody caps Foy, or like for example, yeah. If the enemy loses Foy, it only loses like the EF34 versus the entire row. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll stay here, defend for a little bit. There's nobody else here.
Lame.
Oh, there's a runner on the field. Got him. I think it's definitely a point of note that they should do an experiment with and see how that plays, because taking that out as reconnaissance or as somebody who can get behind the enemy is going to be a major part of it. As long as you can take that, taking the rest makes it easier to take out everything else.
Oh, German supply truck.
Look at that.
Got him.
But so, oh damn.
There's also more
I
infantry.
want to test that.
Right, hopping in. And I'm dead.
Damn it, me too.
And that kind of hopped over a little bit. Oh damn. Oh damn. I got distracted by this tree. Damn, okay. Or maybe it was the bush that I was actually jumping over and not the... Yeah, I think it's the bush, not the tree.
Alright, there's a light tank down there guarding that Gary's and you'll bail on that. Get us an OP.
Yeah, I hear Lux. Somewhere near Cobra.
Liking the garrison coverage we got, that's looking nice.
That would mean that these corner points are always under the enemy's control. For a point like West Bend, capping that will be a lot more difficult now. But still possible. No, actually, that's not going to be an active sector, so it might not be possible.
Not too bad.
I think they should do an experiment on it. I think they should drop a server like that, that plays like that, on the experimental server, and see if that actually works out.
On my attack as a tank mark. Sups over there.
Yeah, but supply truck.
That's what it's for.
They drop the box.
Experimenting, trying things out. That would make a lot of sense.
Which way did the truck head? Is it going back to
Back to HQ? Yeah, they just got the Gary off. There's a whole spawn wave.
Let's see. Look at these guys.
Only like 4 people, but...
I'm just glad Gary got off.
Got subs down up here on Foy when we cap.
Copy that.
I think I hear the Lukes. Up middle of point.
Yeah, I can see it, I think, here. Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
See the supply crate.
I think it's like top left side of the circle, maybe.
How are we looking on the map? Don't see anything on that ping. Snow's getting in the way. It got more foggy. Oh, I'm on the border.
I observe is a garrison and a tank mark.
Dropped him. Thought it was a body. Oh, it's already dead. Yeah, that's why it looked weird. Whew. One set of subs down. Took out an OP.
Nice.
Second set is out.
Alright, our OP is going up. It's pretty solid. By Foy, if you guys want to deploy and help me push it. Somebody can take out that Luke's if it's still buzzing around up here.
Haven't heard any shots recently.
It's probably... Oh, I can hear it. It's, actually, that's not a Luke's. Nope, that's a bigger kitty. Right here. That is a fucking...
Got a supply truck. Not anymore. Alright, yeah, he died to the explosion.
Yes, sir. You see, updated.
Is that Jeep?
Mark right
Yeah, that's
here, Joe.
ours.
It's stationary now. It's facing west, like southwest.
Oh shit, it's facing us. Let's head far.
Naturally.
I'll just take the Jeep. Might as well. I was just sitting here.
Okay.
Oh shit! What the hell was that?
Are you AT or are you
Oh, he
Satchel, but if,
mined it.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh no.
Clever girl.
Fuck me. Got ran over by a truck. Son of a bitch.
Oh. Don't
Whiffed
admit
on my
that.
shot. Yeah, well, I was laying prone and I tried to shoot him and missed, and he just ran me over. Let me see if I get you. Get the OP more.
That's fresh baked goods in the Panther.
Yeah, that's why we are going to get him. Fuck those boys. We're gonna take you out.
Okay, here's something. Jeep. Not bad ping. I hear armor. Oh, it's satcheled.
What is the Panther?
Unknown. It's somewhere around theme. Somewhere around ping. I was a shooter at Cobra. Looks like the satchel went off.
Kind of lost track of that tank. I'm assuming it's heading down towards West Bend.
Let's see. Is there any spawn here? I feel like there should be. I feel like there should be, but I don't see anything. See deluxe either. But losing Southern. We're losing Southern.
We'll put human satchel on this cool leg.
Here, another tank. Hold on to that satchel if you still got it.
Okay.
Oh, it's a half track.
Garrison.
Right there. It's on the move back towards like HQ for whatever reason.
Garrison destroyed.
Job on that,
I
Gary.
like that. It went down really fast.
Alright, cool legs, gonna satchel.
I hear vehicle.
Yeah. Good luck with that. I wish you a hilarious outcome.
Half track is out. There's a heavy around my position to the northwest.
Did you get gunned down from Soul Cobra?
I think behind. I'm not sure. Is it maybe from the south?
Boy, I hope he doesn't take.
Thank you.
Where was that heavy roughly?
Heavy on pink.
Copy. Okay. Is it stationary?
It's moving around a bit.
Is it
Trying to hunt me down, I think. I can't tell at the moment.
Okay.
I only have one shot anyway.
Let's go for that.
Let's see. Is it Okay, yeah, I'm just testing something.
Is it heading down the left edge of the map, or is it?
It's sitting behind a hay bale at the moment. I think it's scared of me because I shot that half track. But I don't have enough ammo to finish it off at the moment.
Okay. Judge, you want to try to take out Res and Fresh with me?
Yep.
All right.
Where's it at? I don't see it anymore.
Yep, I'm gonna head north, cover most of the ground, and then head down to OP. Looks like we're doing good on morale here.
Where's it at?
They are dropping supplies.
I've lost sight of it completely.
Server.
Where's it at? I don't see it.
I don't know, just saw the parachute over there.
Oh, I see it.
Roughly in your, yeah. Alright, OP's gonna go up shortly here, Joe. Just trying to, like I said, cover some ground.
It felt weird.
I think either their half track is up here
Supplies
or
are
the
up.
carcass of it, if it got blown up already.
It's
fuck.
nearby,
Can't
yeah,
put it in
that
locked
area.
territory at all. We go back just a little bit. Here we go. OP's going up here then. Close as I can get you. But I will escort you. Let me check out this half track. I think that's a carcass.
That's a carcass, yeah, that's the one I
That's
killed.
blown up, yeah. Oh, but I see over here, Joe. Tank. Yeah. Looks like it from here. I think they, yeah.
Yeah, it's moving to mid HQ.
Yeah. Oh, I just got killed from Panther direction, so look out.
Might be able to get you. Oh,
I
never
think it was
mind.
from the east. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Fuck, I gotta stop.
I don't see a shooter.
But we can afford it. We got lots of morale.
Is that, I'll see if I can cover you, Judge. Just give me a second to catch up.
Where's he at, 7 Cav?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Where that came
I
from.
found his bullet.
I think somebody's riding on the tank.
Oh.
Yeah, I got him.
Got the guy, 7 Cav off the Gary, but there's
It's a
another
Panther.
one. Got him too. I'm trying to push up.
There's another rider on top of the tank.
He was to the southwest.
They're just having fun on there. Got a solid lead. Look at those points. 790 versus 386. That's a really solid lead.
Yeah.
Alright. There shouldn't be any more riders on the tank.
Alright, I found their OP and burned it, so that Gary
Armor's
should be
on ping.
relieved of its-
Heading
it's
south.
already dead.
Forgotten.
Well, that's not good. We better cap a point.
We still have a really solid lead.
We do. I just don't want to lose it. Still got an hour left in this game, so plenty of time for that to be a problem.
Have they written in the brief how many points each kill is equal to?
I don't know for sure. They might have. I know how much the passive drain is, but not necessarily the per kill amount. I think it's just -1. I'm pretty sure.
Well, what about armor? Is it
Armor
just like
doesn't count, I know
-3
that.
for everything?
The reasoning was, which I don't really agree with. They said armor's not a human, so it doesn't have morale. And it's like, yeah, but there's fucking humans inside of it. Multiple humans.
I mean, their deaths
They
would
have
still
lives,
count
they
as the
have
individual,
feelings. They're
like
people
3
too,
points
damn it.
if there's 3 riders in
Kill
it.
someone in a tank and it doesn't count?
I'm
Panthers on
guessing,
pink.
speculating that the actual kills you get as far as people. Well, shit, now I'm questioning my whole existence. Do you normally get like kills for the people inside the
You
tank?
do, yeah.
Yeah, you get 3 kills.
Yeah, okay, alright, that's what I thought.
You just get extra points for the vehicle kill on top of it.
Right, yeah. So I think you'd get -3 for those people and then nothing for the vehicle.
Gary
as
on
far as
ping.
morale.
Panther is at West Bend at the moment.
But I think you should get like -10 or something like that, or -5, because it would be like, think about what morale
Gary
actually
destroyed.
is. If your friendly tank gets blown up, it's a hit to your morale right there.
Yeah. That's a good point.
I think it's a better point than being like, well, we don't have feelings, they're just tanks. There's a Kubel wagon just chilling over here.
That's not the one that had.
Oops. Who did I just
Is there any ammo? There is ammo nearby. Let's go for that. I could reset.
Someone defused the satchel?
Do you know if
I don't know, is that the same one?
the bazooka takes out the
Definitely still
repair
there. No fucking
station
way.
or not?
Where'd you put it? Right on the
Like
hood?
right on the front tire.
Is that close enough? I
gotta
think it
put
might be
it
close
kinda
enough
down
for me to
underneath.
put a carry down.
Yeah, it was sort of tucked in.
Really? Oh, you must have heard it hissing away.
It does? Okay. In that case, I will replenish
I feel like this is definitely
and
like
go
a
back
rogue
for
kill
that repair
count type
station.
game mode.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, put it in the front seat. For 30 seconds this time.
Front seat. Someone's gonna sit on. What the fuck?
Enemy supplies just dropped on West Bend.
Copy that. Right on.
It's at the border.
Okay, let's close down the borders.
I'm not gonna focus on a point right now. I'd rather focus on making sure they can't
Cool wagon down.
spawn
Pushing for
nearby.
Foy.
We still have.
Sort
Oh,
of cap
got an
that.
OP. That's nice. Oh, that's what the supplies are.
There's got a couple dudes over here up at 4.
Really want to kill Raz and Fresh on video.
Nice. Enemy supplies destroyed by West Bend.
Shit on the OP and the supplies.
Yeah, nice.
Attack
Got
mark
that.
down south in D6. That is a couple of Gary marks.
Oh,
Somebody wants to have a look
somebody
at that.
on West Bend. All right, still, that was a lot of damage that I just made to the enemy. Half
Oh,
track,
sub-truck over here.
harassed
Yeah,
a tank,
driver somehow.
garrison, some supplies, an OP, etc. I might have done something else too. I don't remember. Killed a few folk.
Did you get out or you kill him?
That was a pretty
I'm
solid
dead.
run right there. What am I at? 824 combat. That's pretty good. 10 kills, yeah. I've stopped focusing on kills as much and started focusing on taking out enemy equipment.
I'm gonna take that airhead south of West Bend and try to push up and get an OP up there.
But sometimes I still get on an insane kill streaks in this game, and they're ridiculously fun. It's also why I like offensive. It's much easier to get kill streaks on offensive rather than warfare. Alright.
I just got 2 OPs over here.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
Silver,
hear maybe 3
gonna shovel
people
guy.
on West
East to
Bend.
the south. It's kind of between me and those blueberries.
Oh, that was a mine. That was a mine. I definitely don't look at mines anymore. That's alright. At least I cleared the way for somebody else. Let's see, are we losing Southern Edge? Let's help it. We're getting traction there. I don't think they have spawns, maybe, except an OP. So let's try to keep Southern Edge alive, at least. Let's see, got a lot of action going on in the dugout, I think. Oh, this garrison is in a shitty spot.
Alright, moving back down to the OP to build that Gary before we lose our subs.
Let me check behind that building. That was not behind the building. Alright. Let's see, we're still losing it. This strike is way too close.
I got the guy that was locking up the Gary. There's an enemy OP mark on a tag. I'll go check that out. That's roughly where he was coming from too. So take care of that.
There's no good view in this trench.
Gary.
They're coming from the side, maybe. Yep.
Over here.
Yeah, copy.
Is he already down? I think he might already be down. It looks like he just went prone.
Here now. I see
but he's not moving.
fucking OP out in the field. I'm gonna try to frag it.
Let me just shoot a rocket in there. I don't feel like
Somebody's still there in that
testing it.
trench.
Copy.
They got an AT done trying to do the same thing.
What? That fucking... I don't know how my fucking frag didn't take out
Still
that.
contested.
He was right next to it.
Trying to get into
They
cover.
moved it.
Didn't work out. Still,
Okay,
we
guy in
got
the trench is dead.
solid
Must kill them.
control. Losing. They're losing. Double points.
Actually, I'm kidding. I did.
That whole bar at the top is still garbage. It tells you absolutely nothing.
Good shit on West
They should
Bend,
just completely
guys.
remove
Alright,
that. Just focus
let's,
on morale.
How we doing here? 245. Yeah, good in good shape. Guy I'm paying over here.
Well, let's help out at Foy. Are we capping there? Are we losing that? It's hard to tell. Oh, look at that. We're controlling all points. Yeah, let's definitely go to Foy. Maybe head south from Foy to make sure that their attack on Southern fails.
He's in West Bend again.
It's a terrible shot.
Okay, we're gonna make a push on Foy. I'm gonna get us an OP up in these houses on move mark. We'll push in from there.
Did it not fire? What the hell was going on there? I mean, he was a terrible shot. That's one thing, but I definitely shot the rocket. I didn't hear an explosion. That disappeared, unfortunately. And it looks like they're still capping edge. Let's head down to
Outpost is
the
up.
border and see if we can find their Gary. Yeah, they messed something up with AT,
P over here.
where the rockets don't do as much damage anymore, or it's something weird. Like, you definitely saw me shoot that rocket straight at the engine, and it still didn't explode.
Do they not have
Yeah,
inactivity
it's a
keys
mess
on?
with the bazookas right now in the game.
Say that again?
Is that per server where you get kicked for inactivity?
Call of Duty 1.
Oh, I'm not, yeah. I don't know
I
if
never
they have
played that.
because they probably didn't know what the turnout would be like.
Gotcha, because I was going for like
guessing.
15 minutes. I figured I'd be kicked.
Oh, that's why we're getting our asses kicked.
Yeah, my fault. I'll take full responsibility.
The reality is we're kicking some ass. And that's probably why.
Damn, terrible. Terrible shots.
Quit draining our morale.
Let me go around the
Things
other
happen.
side. I feel like that will be better.
Got a
I'm
sup truck
extremely
there,
open right now.
stationary. Abandoned. Got a
That's the one I shot at earlier. The one they're talking about right now. Is that a guy or is that a branch? Can't tell. Let's get inside. I heard him nearby. I still hear somebody nearby. He was alive. That's okay, that's a dead half truck.
Yeah, I guess down the road there, Ryan.
I just killed those guys.
Nice.
I just got shot from behind.
Okay.
Oh, was that you asking what
Where
I'm playing right now?
blueberries
B Master Lord?
From that direction.
Question was a little
Yeah, my
confusing.
body here by that house. A couple of them, at least.
Let's see. Shit. I think they're out of spawn right there. Because this game is called Hell Let Loose, if that is what you were asking earlier. And it is great. It's difficult to learn at first. It's so much more unforgiving compared to Call of Duty. But that's why a lot of people like it.
They're still there. To our east.
Oh, what the hell? That came straight for me. Holy shit. Of all the places. And I was about to shoot that guy too. Damn.
Killed a friendly.
Let's see. How's it looking?
Still on my body.
I think I should spawn
Enemy
on the
garrison mark
Gary.
over here too. I'll mark it when I get back in.
Good thing too, because it's getting lit up right now. Holy shit, his reflexes were abysmal.
Now they got me.
Okay, attack is an enemy garrison.
Oh, you're the subject of the session.
Shit, behind by the OP. OP's really hot.
Yeah, OP's been surrounded for a hot minute. Hope they're good.
Let's see. Yeah. Get down. Got a
Heard you built
bandage.
that Brum bar. I just gotta get back in so I can mark it. Nice. I assume it's an active Brum bar.
Yeah, like F3.
Oh, that was a different shooter. Yeah, that garrison was an absolutely horrible position. I guess it is just pretty much a test right now, so people don't care where the spawns are. But yeah, oh, corner position. I predicted that.
Oh my god.
Took A bunch of shots at the guy in the woods, but he's still there.
Is that our airhead? Yeah, that's our airhead.
God damn, we got a.
Oh, that's. I forgot we're playing allies.
Infantry in the woods, northwest of my body, 50 meters.
Oh fuck, MG got me. Look out. That Gary's pretty well fucked.
There's an enemy somewhere nearby. The guy's just laying there doing nothing. Oh, let's see. How much time do we have left on 40 minutes? They got 40 morale points left. It's pretty much our game at this point. I'm gonna cap my spin. Might as well. Let's see how it looks. Let's go.
I'll get you in just a second.
Ambusher. Is Conquest live for all players now? No, it is not. Conquest is currently live on the experimental branch, and that's where I'm playing it right now. You can easily swap to it on Steam if you go into properties or something like that.
OPs. Oh, there's supplies over here.
And it will just send you to do a patch,
50.
and then you can just play on it. There's currently one server live right now. It's this one that I'm on, which is run by Draft House. Nice. That guy's oblivious.
I'm gonna make a push for West Bend. Actually, they're down to 17 tickets, so. GG, yeah.
I didn't see anybody then, but there was definitely a shooter. Boys. Oh, he got him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here, Gary. Right on me there, Ryan. There's infantry.
Got it.
It's over the wall.
How many tickets? 7 tickets. What was it? Oh, yeah. I can show it to you guys later. Once we finish with this match, I can show you how to set it up so you can play it on it yourself. Yeah, I think it's just like 1 second left in the match. There we go. Yep.
Aww.
GG.
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 It was nice playing with you guys.
Yeah, likewise, man.
Alright, have a good one.
GG's.
Yeah, I can show you how to do that right now.
One more, Judge, or you want to try a recon?
Yeah, sure.
See what it's like.
I just want to get the points rolling before I hop out. Yeah. Let's see. Let me pull up my Steam. Let me pull it up so you guys can see it. I've got a dash to grab food, but thanks for streaming again, dude. Yeah, man. Hop on anytime. I stream on Saturdays, usually at 12. So that's noon EST. But today, because of this event, I decided to do it an hour earlier, just to watch the video before the server went live. But yeah, if you want to take a look at my stuff, feel free to hop back in at that time, or you can take a look at my YouTube page. It's linked somewhere, and you can see the other videos that I have on. Where's the... Oh. Gotta add window. There we go. Where's... There we go. Let me make that bigger. Oh, it's behind my face. You guys don't even see it yet. Hold on a second. Put it on the cam. There we go. Okay. You should be able to see it now. So, Let Loose is right here. Let me move my camera so it's not in your face. There we go. So Hell Let Loose, if you go into properties, you go into updates, I think. No, not updates. Game versions and betas. Right here, you just select the experimental branch. And once you close out of it, it will have you download an update for the game. It's pretty quick. And once that's done, you can just hop back in and play it. I'm going to switch it back just in case I forget. Oh, you have to update it when you're trying to switch back to it too. But anyway, that's fast. Let's see. There we go. Oh, damn. That was a really neat session in general. I think that was pretty cool. Let me get some music going so you guys don't think I'm talking to myself. I am talking to myself. Anyway, that was that. That was enjoyable. What'd you guys think of it? I know Crocodile was already giving me his thoughts on it. Serious, he only hopped in at the end, right? So you don't really check it out. But the VOD of this is gonna be up on YouTube as well if you want to take a look at it. You might want to wait a bit for it to compile to a high enough resolution, but it can also be up on Twitch and Kick. Honestly, it was an interesting experience. I'm still kind of iffy about whether or not I like it or not. There's some parts that I do like, some parts that I don't. This is still experimental, so they're still working on it, and it's not completed yet, and that's what they're doing it now, is they're putting it up to get reviews from people to see what they think about it. Oh, speaking of which, that reminds me, where is my... I pulled up that thing. Is that yeah, that's what I was doing. 1 second. You guys will see it soon. Just trying to make sure that that's true. There we go. I might as well fill this out now while I remember. We have not played on Smolensk, but we did play Carrington and Foy. And we can actually decide here. The capture points are balanced in size and position. I disagree. Some maps are good, some maps are not. Foy, for example, it was just messy with West Bend and whatnot, but that's how they designed it initially, and that's an old map. But I think Conquest makes it easier to get behind those kinds of points. Unlike in Warfare, for example, with West Bend, let me pull it up on Maps Let Loose, I think is the website. Yeah, where is it? Foy. Yeah, like West Bend right there. The line is, let me increase the width of it. There we go. The line is right there for the middle sector. And it is right there as well. So you can see just how close to the border it is. In Warfare, that's pretty much... It's not impossible, but it's so ridiculously difficult for the Allies to capture that point that it is a pain in the ass to play on this map if that point is live. Eastern Ortha, what the hell? Is that what it's called? No. This is also a problem. Highway is decent. Eastern is difficult because they can again put garrison right by the border, and it's difficult to take back the point once the Axis cap it. This is just ridiculous. Look at that. even look at this point too. The hard point is outside of the grid squares. Here's the line, by the way, so you can see it. The point is outside of the grid squares, and all of the points on the U.S. line is right next to the border. So the U.S. in general, look at that compared to the German side up here. Damn, sorry. This map control is a little weird. So here's the map. Look at that. You have half a grid square, or let's say 2/3 of a grid square, before you get to the hard point. But here, it's either outside of the grid squares. Why am I not able to move this? Oh, because I don't have the right tool. Okay, there we go. But here, it's either outside the grid squares, which is ridiculous, or it's right by the border. So the US has a massive disadvantage on this map. Conquest, actually, it doesn't balance it out, but it does make it easier for the Allies, that's for sure. Axis still has advantage, but it's still easier for the Allies than it used to be in warfare. So for that question, definitely disagree. The exchange of territory makes sense. The exchange of territory makes sense. I think it does make sense, but the UI does not help. Is there a question that impacts it? They don't have a question about the UI. So let's say agree or disagree. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. That gives them something to think about. I'll put that. Actually, I'll put it here. The UI showing the 5 points at the top of the screen does not make sense and provides confuses people in terms of who controls the point. Looking at the map helps alleviate. Is that how you spell it? Alleviate that. What do you mean, Frisk? What do you mean by no? Waiting for the reply. The maps I played on were fun to play with the Conquest game mode. Let's see, I'm trying to think back. Let's do the one that we just did. So Foy. There was definitely way more running around on Foy than usual. It did feel less limiting. I enjoyed that part, but there's so much running back and forth and whatnot that I'm kind of not a fan of. That's the reason why I stopped playing the common FPS games like Battlefield and COD and whatnot, and stayed here in Hell Let Loose, is so I wouldn't have to do that much. There's still some of that in Warfare and Offensive, but it's far more focused. I feel like I would need to play it some more to decide for sure. I'll put it neither at the moment. Having 3 pre-placed Jeeps at the HQs made sense for this game mode. I think that is a great idea. I think Jeeps in general are a great idea to have. I haven't used them. I've heard some people talk about it in chat in game, but I haven't actually used it myself. But it just, in general, it makes a lot of sense, especially for recon. as an AT player who likes to go behind enemy lines, using a Jeep to go behind enemy lines, drop some explosive ammo, that actually makes a lot of sense. I love that. That is a great idea. The types of pre-placed vehicles made sense for the game mode. I did not observe that much what vehicles there were at spawn initially, so I can't say. But I think they were pretty normal. I don't think they changed much except maybe the Jeeps. So let's just keep it there. I enjoyed changing my playstyle to account for a morale system. My playstyle honestly didn't change much. I mean, actually it did. Yeah, it did. I put more focus into points. But that was like kind of me going on the side. My main personal objective stayed the same. It was kind of like, oh, since I'm here anyway, I might as well hop and take that point and then keep going. So it definitely, I'd say I agree on that part. But I'd say that's more of a new thing. Like it's a new thing for me to explore, whether that being enjoyable for itself, if you know what I mean. Having a medic in this game mode was impactful to the end result of the match. I didn't really see that at all. I'd say disagree. It didn't really matter that much. Kills don't account for much in this game. It makes a little bit of difference, but and I would love to take a look at the stats page of just how much points were lost by kills and how many points were lost by morale bleed from point control. I'd love to see that separated. Having multiple active objectives was fun and challenging experience. I agree on that. I like that idea. But I also like the focus of having that single objective that everybody's focusing on, or the two objectives that everybody's focusing on. The game mode felt balanced and no one team was able to steamroll the other. That's hard to say. It really depends on people playing, and there was a lot of high level people. There was really no new people that I saw. There were some low levels for sure, but I didn't really see much of anything else. Balanced. If definitely like Foy was definitely not balanced, but we still won anyway. I think there was just more of having better people on our team, but it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I'd say generally I would say I agree. During the game, I believe the tide of battle could change. I think that is their main focus right now. It's game balance. I mean, sure, they gotta fix bugs and etc. But feeling that you can change the battle is important. And I think there's going to be even more focus on squad leaders placing down OPs and garrisons than in the other sections. I'd say for now, I'll put agree on that. Lack of... there was also a lack of morale system view during death or spawn selection, or just during the spawn selection screen. Yeah, screen. Yeah. Any thoughts on your guys' end? What do you guys think? Did I miss something? I think I mentioned a few other things, but I don't remember what I mentioned. Oh, we looked at Foy for that one question, the Mesoplanar. What about Karen's hand? I think Carrington was like ridiculously solid. There was really no ridiculous advantage that Carrington has on that map. Let me take a look at it. Let me pull it up so you guys can see it too. What I'm talking about. Let me get rid of the drugs. Yeah. So it was Ruins is really tight compared to Town and every other point. So Ruins is a tight point to control. But generally speaking, it is a pretty even map, pretty balanced map to play up. Let's see. Got a message from Davey. Yeah, so I think that was pretty balanced. So I'll submit that. I don't remember what else I was thinking of, but at least I got that out for them to look at. Oh, so that was definitely a fun experience. I loved having that, especially how neatly it fell into my streaming time. Go. Is that good? Yeah. Especially how neatly it fell into my streaming time. So that was nice. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you want to take a look at my stuff, you can find me on my YouTube. It should be linked somewhere below, or it's Cerberus 914. I think it's back before you could actually, or back during the time when you can actually make your own links. I don't know if you can still do that, but you can just search me on YouTube based on that. I stream on Saturdays at 12 noon. This specific stream started early just to account for this event. But generally it's at noon, so you can check me out on there. And that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. That was a fun day. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.